I'll go. All right. So my name is Incanus, and I was banished from Avernus a few years ago, and I've been trying to find a way back ever since. It seemed like the party was a good way to get back. I've got many reasons for wanting to get back, but that'll be told in the story. she was just in Baldur's Gate in a pub. Just she's been doing a tour of the pubs.
Commoners who'll try to leave the city, so you're just watching this currently. But the Flaming Fist have been quite violent currently in order to quell any potential rebellion. They're just I was about to say something there, but I'm not going to fucking say it. They are dealing with people. I was about to say they're punching folk or fisting them, but
They're giving them the Flaming Fist.
I was gonna say, can you say the Flaming Fist are really fucking these people about?
yeah, they are. They're arms deep in pretty much everybody they can find. So armed with only a vague description of Captain Zodge. He's meant to be a tall man with long black hair and a leather eye patch. It takes you a bit of time to find him.
The black suit on?
No. A fight breaks out between the soldiers and commoners, and you finally spot the one-eyed fuck show as he wades into the fray, and he begins actually throwing punches, so he's like hitting multiple commoners on the face currently.
Are his fists on fire?
So
No.
as horrible as the situation is for
Miles.
commoners, I guess you could say some of the police are having a gay old time.
Gay old time, yeah. So that's the current situation. So you've been tasked to speak to Zodge, and he is right in front of you. I mean, he's a bit busy right now considering he's punching people, but you can go up and speak to him if you would like.
So
So
we
are
decided
we all
to party
together?
up. Yeah, we all together now.
Or are we
Yeah,
doing
well, you've been specifically told to meet him. You could literally. Well, you've been told by other members of the Flaming Fist to meet
Yeah,
him.
so we're currently individuals though. We're not.
Yeah, you're
moving
currently
us about.
individuals. You've been told because you're adventurers to go meet Captain Zodge, and if you were to break said rule, if you're to try and avoid him or attempt to flee the city, they can attempt to execute you. The place is under martial law right now, and they're not taking any
Will
chance.
be an attempt.
Keep up being an attempt.
Let's kill them all.
Kill
Right,
Zod.
I say we ignore hell and start a rebellion.
That's it.
Let's become dicks ourselves. Let's get the marshals on the go.
Yeah, it's kind of in my character to fuck government, being a Bill Bragg type. So
They're not really part of the government as such. They're an army, but they're no. They're
They've
not the
been
official
employed
army of
by the
Baldur's Gate.
government.
They've been employed by the government, but it's yeah. They may as well be mercenaries. They may as well be mercenaries.
The kind of police force that will kill you if you don't just do what they say.
So
Yeah,
the
China's
American
government-
police force.
Huh?
We went for two different.
I don't know what
Suppose-
one you said. I never even heard that.
Okay,
America.
I'm just gonna.
China and America, aye. It works.
I'm
The
going to
parents-
approach the guy as he's just fighting and just start talking to him like he's just like, 'cause if I'm a little autistic boy with doesn't read social cues, that this guy's currently, you know.
So my first character, you played
deep
Rowan.
into peasants. And I'm just going to walk up and be like, "Hi, I meant to come meet you, or you are going to arrest me.
And he's like,
What
What?
do you want me to do?"
right, two seconds. Fucking let me deal with this. And he starts like, fucking shut your fuck up, you cunt. And then he knocks a guy out flat out and then punches somebody else and knocks him flat out and then turns to you and goes, right, okay, so.
I'm just
I'm
looking at him.
I'm going to put on a normal voice. So Zodge turns to you specifically. Are the rest of these there you coming up as well? Or?
Just kind of watching for the wings.
Yeah.
I was going to
Um,
interrupt because being a native, I've had a few run-ins with this boy before, and I figure presenting him with a bottle of his favourite ale might smooth over or improve our odds.
I'll tell you this. Since you are a native of Baldur's Gate, the Flaming Fist are very receptible to bribes. Although the bribes tend to be relatively expensive.
I'd be like, "I'll give you $2,000 if I can get out of this."
Well, they're not too bad, but they tend to like anything 10 gold or over. They'll certainly consider it, but it needs to be.
This ain't a bribe. This is just to improve his day for his loyal service.
So I guess if you're Occo listener enemy, he turns to each and says, "Well, the refugee crisis stoked the fears that Baldur's Gate might suffer the same fate as Elturel. Currently, none of that remains. The place is now fucking well. We assume it's went to hell, but who knows?
What am I putting it?
Our Grand Duke and leader was visiting Elturel on a diplomatic mission when the city was destroyed.
Does he lead 10,000 men?
No,
Did they think
Although
he
I-
was some kind of Superman?
Like,
He's
Brown is the only one that got my reference there.
I appreciated yours.
I was
Shut up.
I was about to respond to John, but whatever. I can't. I'm forced to fucking will to do that now. He says coincidence. I think not. The knights at Eltergard call themselves Hell Riders. A few of them escaped the destruction and think we are somehow to blame for Elturel's downfall into hell.
I mean, we
Uh,
don't
you
exactly have
You
the
hop
best
out,
track
guys,
record,
we'll be
do
back
we?
shortly.
Well,
Are you
you're
responsible?
you're no Hell Riders, fit.
I thought you said the Elturel folk thought Baldur's Gate was responsible.
Oh no, aye, that's the same. So he
Are
goes,
you
I
responsible? As a question.
do you?
Me
you think
personally, no.
Do I look responsible? Do you think I have the power to summon fucking hell?
I
No.
don't know. You fist fucking commoners. How am I supposed to know what you can do?
I
Nah, he
might be
doesn't
part.
make-
I
doesn't
might
make
be
a
part
comment.
of the flaming fist, but look at this, and he clenches his fist. No flames come out, and he just decks
Oh.
another fucking commoner.
That's fucking bolding into it.
Well, it gets the job done. So we are currently arresting them on site because they're shitbags, but they've left us short-handed to deal with another problem, and for that I need your help. I can't stress that enough. Need.
All right, Chief. What's the issue?
Right, well, for the last little while, for the last 6 months or so, in fact, there's been whispers of it. It's been even longer than that. The city's been plagued by falls of the Dead Three, and just in case you don't know who that is, although I'm sure you know the gods in general, it's Bane, Baal, and Myrkul. So 3 evil gods, fun times, fantastic.
So you
I thought-
just like dead people.
They're gods.
What an odd
I
thing
know.
to ask.
They're not dead. They're gods. Well, they're dead gods, I guess, but who cares? Gods.
Works
They,
a wee
they
bit
might,
differently
they
for
might come
gods.
back. Yeah, who knows? Maybe they're fucking dead. Maybe they're not. Maybe they can come back. I don't care. Point is, people still believe in them, especially these little shits. We thought that we'd wiped them out, but evidently we haven't. There prevails a fear and death that are taking advantage of the current crisis and are committing murder sprees throughout the city. Now, considering that we've been appointed to attempt to keep control, that isn't exactly good for us. It doesn't make us look good. Officials don't like it. And the city's just falling even further into chaos every minute, pretty much. So, as my appointed deputies in this matter, you'll have the license to kill these little shits on sight.
Cool.
What I want you to do is find their lair, wipe them out, eliminate anyone who gets in your way, and don't worry about the collateral damage. If the commoners get in your way, kill them. If lower level nobles get in your way, kill them. I don't care. Deal with it. However you see fit, you have full range to do it.
Do you mind if I ask who's paying you so I know who not to kill?
What if a big noble gets in the way?
Well, the big nobles are the patriarchs. I guess some of you haven't been here for very long. The patriarchs, you don't touch them. But there's only a few of them, so the likelihood that you'll run into them is extremely slim. The likelihood you'll run into any low-level nobles pretty slim anyway, but if you run into them and they happen to get in your way, murder them, we don't care. Well, as long as if they get in your way, kill them. Don't wanton slaughter, you know. Otherwise, I might need to execute you in turn.
A shame, wouldn't it?
So, if you do what I'll say that each of you receive 200 gold pieces in addition to my
As you're talking
gratitude.
about telling nobles, I pull back my cloak and reveal this.
It is. See,
So you want to write up roll a new character then, do you?
So, what you're telling me is you're a cannibal.
Yes.
For fuck's sake.
I'll only
Whatever.
go for the most well-bred cuisine.
Whatever.
I'm not actually.
See,
Right.
I just don't like the rich. But that's
See,
real life for me.
I help. Will you let me at the city and provide me with people to descent into hell and go back to where Elton
Well,
was?
the lockdown, the lockdown might lift if we actually deal with this.
Where have I heard that before?
PTSD.
Yeah,
Getting a bit too real there, Mason.
yeah. It might lift. It might lift.
You tell me there's restricted travel and
Yes.
closed borders right now.
These riots are terrible.
Well,
for
it
social
literally
distancing.
is. You receive 200 gold pieces in addition to my gratitude, which is worth considerably more.
Yeah,
Worth more
but
than
will
20
you
gold.
let me out?
But
With
everyone
people.
can get out. That's what lifting the lockdown means.
I know, he says we could potentially lift the lockdown. He didn't say it would
Oh,
be lifted.
I'm not the one that fucking decides that, right? We need to deal with shit. After this is dealt with, we can discuss
Will
it.
you give me men, though, to go back to Elturel? Or where Elturel was?
Why do you want to go to
John-
Elturel so
John
badly?
You
wants
already,
Um,
you already
try
have
get-
people. Maybe they'll join you.
I
Who knows?
know. I was trying to get extra people.
We're already
But-
spread thin here as it is. No, you can maybe help each other out, but I'm not sending any of my men your way.
As long as you fucking let me out. Aye.
So, a few blocks from the Basilisk Gate is Song Tavern. I would ask that you find a spy named Terina there. She's gathering rumours for the guild. She personally owes me a favour, so tell her you work for me when you meet her. Ask her what she knows about the Dead Three. And for the love of all that is Balduran, be nice because she has very dangerous friends. And I can't be arsed with another situation on my hands. I've already got two.
That's the second problem.
Refugee
Oh,
crisis.
the refugees. Aye.
I know that the refugees don't really matter. And then one of them speaks up and goes, "Hi, what the fuck?" And then he just punches him. As I was saying, I know the refugees don't really matter, but it's still a fucking crisis we have on our hands. So yes,
How much
Good
head
job
does your
there's-
character have,
good job
John?
there's named Immoral here anime, isn't there?
morals.
Baldur's
Baldur's Gate.
No,
Can I-
feel
Aye,
like
wrong
my
city for
character-
that.
Feel like my other character wouldn't have appreciated that too much. He just pounded the bucket of refugees.
So can I just say that I'm in the pub while this is going down, so I don't know any of it?
I mean, all right. I guess.
Conall
I guess
draft dodging.
Because I wasn't interested in doing the thing, so
Right, it's
Well,
you.
who's
if
going
you
to
want-
invite you? None of us know you.
if you, I'll see Andy and Sab and Rowan, won't I?
You will indeed.
Aye, and that'll make you want to run in the opposite direction.
Like,
Um,
you can say I'm in the tavern.
also,
or
I just
something.
realised that Andy's fucked off again.
So
Aye, he did
as
say.
He did say
Uh,
that. I
as
know
a
he's saying
native-
like me to leave.
as a native, do I know which guild he's talking about?
Yeah, it'll be the Merchant Guild.
Can you
Guild.
point us in a direction?
But nope. He said the Song Tavern. I know where it is. I'm a native.
Yeah, it's
Lead
in
the
the
way,
lawn.
native.
I
It's in
didn't
the
know
law
you were a
section.
fucking native, did I?
Don't fucking call me a native. It's been mentioned about 3 times.
Aye, but right, we just
He's
introduced we didn't introduce
he's-
ourselves to each other.
Jamie, what's the character's name again?
Let me just double check. I did make him today. Tarlin.
Tarlin the native. That's how I'm going to remember you.
Tarlin, a native. I'll name you. What's your name?
George.
George the Dead.
Or he.
I don't, George, I don't want to
Was that a threat?
Oh, what's that threat? Just you're in Baldur's Gate. Be careful what you eat and drink.
Be careful.
I mean, I literally don't need to be careful about what I eat and drink.
But I don't know that, do I?
Good point.
Right, 2 seconds. Oh, wait, I guess I'll delete her token.
Mason,
Yes.
I may have went to rework my stats and I might have fucked up.
What have you done?
Right.
Right. So,
Yes, thanks for that.
neighbour.
I think Conall should get a penalty to his long rests because he can't sleep because of his guilty conscience.
It's fine. I already sleep half the night anyway.
So are you heading to the Elf Song Tavern then? Yeah.
I
Yes,
suppose.
yes.
Yeah. Fair enough.
We get there and
What-
Connell's fucking blackout drunk already there.
Just before
Was it?
just before you leave, he hands out a badge to each of you. It's a copper badge with the flaming fist coat of arms on it. Which weirdly enough is a fist on fire. So yeah, he hands that to you, each of you, and that's your official. It's basically how you would be seen as deputies. You could flash this badge, and folk will recognise that you have been effectively hired by the Flaming Fist. So
Cool.
you're now members of authority to some degree.
Oh God.
Oh.
Respect my authority.
Respect my authority. Right. So are you heading to thing with them?
Yes.
Yep.
Cool. I'll drag you to the map, and this is where fucking dark vision. Well, no, dark vision doesn't come into play, but this is where the new system comes into play about light and all that.
How shite is your tavern's lighting that fucking dark vision comes into play?
No. Well, it doesn't come into play. Such I've blanked out certain things, but that's not because it's because they're behind doors.
They certain things the whole map.
Well, if you go behind the doors,
Well, I mean, right now the whole map, yeah.
Aye. I've hidden things.
As in the whole map, we can't see anything.
You've hidden things.
There we go.
How do you know it's me?
I can see you.
Because
do
we use stream.
I see a thing. Oh yeah.
it.
Oh, I just got it. Yeah.
Fuck! How the fuck else would we expect? You're funny. Right. Anyway,
Other people could see stuff, and I was like,
so
I've got it.
you've just as a quick reminder, you've came to this tavern to find Terina. Yeah.
From the Merchants Guild. Don't piss her
So
off.
as you walk in, it's a relatively dingy pub. Most places in Baldur's Gate, most like taverns in Baldur's Gate, aren't exactly high standing, shall we say? So the place is pretty fucked. It doesn't seem to have many patrons in it. You can see the barmaid directly ahead, and you can see a guy sitting in front of the fireplace to the right. But aside from that, you can also partially see through. There's a door hinged open, but there's an empty table of 4 sitting to the corner there. Place looks like it's seen better days.
I can
so-
imagine, given it's pitch black.
Wait, it's pitch black.
It's
Yeah.
just a black
Yeah.
screen, or just
No.
black screen.
Aye.
What the fuck?
Dark vision will help with this.
But I don't know why you can't see in because you should be.
I know
able to.
why.
Have you given
'Cause
it?
it's black.
I've given. Yes, I've given everybody vision. You all have dark vision anyway, just in case. But I have given you all of it, and the area you're in is.
Giving it
I
to
mean,
us,
look at
not just-
Conall's stream. That's what we're saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know why because you didn't. Fuck's sake!
What?
It's something I should have remembered. I haven't give you permissions for your fucking tokens because you didn't jump in. Right, so
We did jump in. We're in now.
well, you did jump in, but I was saying it earlier on in the day, and Nave did fucking jump in yet.
I'm sorry, Mason, that some of us are
No, I did put it in, but I said
How much harder would
Like
that
you
be
see
if you
that
could just have
doesn't
can you just jump in right now?
yeah, whatever. Right, 2 seconds,
Is
George.
there urgency to your join the thing message?
Well, it would be convenient, you know. It'd be nice.
I was in the middle of
Like
teaching a
Starbucks.
class.
Conall.
I was in the middle of teaching a class, and I'm like, "Oh, Mason sent a link for tonight's School 20."
Connell, do
cool.
you say the word poggers to your students?
So you stop the class.
No,
and
I should.
join.
Oh, well done, that wee Timmy. That's poggers.
You will immediately get like the word. This is the word will die out.
God.
Poggers work, guys.
Just a heads up, I don't actually know why we're here because I was not here for that conversation.
Why we
Yeah,
go
you
here
were.
for that? Yes, you
Because
were.
I went downstairs to get my cup of tea.
Aye.
All right,
Oh, you mean you literally don't know?
Aye.
Basically, there's some fucking dingy gods kicking about, and we have to kill them, and we have to go to
No,
this
no,
person
no,
to
no.
find out.
Hey, oh,
We have to find
Right,
their
can you
cult
see?
and
Can
deal
you
with
see
them.
stuff now?
No,
Yeah.
we can all see.
I can't
Oh.
see.
Wait, you can't
you
see.
not?
Who
Two
said no?
seconds.
well, man,
Okay,
Okay,
it's
hi,
a
okay,
character
2
trait.
seconds, 2 seconds.
I'm just gonna.
There we go. All right,
Yeah, I can see now.
Jamie has no vision.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna be like
Oh,
seven.
you've put yourself up.
Oh,
There.
look
Everyone
it, look
flies
it.
to the bar.
It
So-
clicks. It
so-
clicks to the board now.
Yeah,
Oh.
it does.
I'll have a
Finally! I
God.
was able to fix that shit with all the maps, so now.
I'll have a look about to see if we can see. Oh, fuck, out of character. What's her name again?
Where's Joey?
Terina.
Arena.
Terina, have a look about, see if I can see Terina. Would I
sit
have
at
had
this table by
as
myself, I'm
a
edgy.
craftsman in the city? Would I have had encounters with either her or the Merchants Guild before? Probably
Well,
would have.
she is part of the Merchants Guild, but she's a spy for the Merchants
Right.
Guild, so no.
So not her,
She's no a known part of the Merchants
Yeah,
Guild.
but I'm a known factor to the Merchants Guild.
Yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean you've
Just
given.
the entire time, by the way, I'm following John and just staring at him the entire
You
time.
maybe know of her, but you
Oh, yeah,
maybe
I
know her
wouldn't expect to know a
Standing
spy.
there,
Aye.
It's just
menacingly.
sort of
You've probably heard of her, but you don't really know what her deal is. You just know she's part of the guild. In fact, you probably didn't even know she was a spy up until this moment, to be honest. Until he told you otherwise. But yeah,
I just stared back and tense eye contact, saying nothing.
between Dust and Joe.
Romeo's just
Just me and John
uncomfortable.
just stare at each other like a couple of autistic people.
I walk up to her and I point to those two and I say, "Craig, looks like those two are about to do the flaming fist."
You can't see us.
We're in the booth.
You're in the booth.
Aye,
Well,
to see the wolves.
Who's just walked up next to me?
He would be
need
able to
some
see you
alone
because
time.
there's an open space there.
Aye, but
Also,
he's
have you
up
ever been
here.
in a booth?
No,
Just
he's
me.
down here. Oh
Was
wait,
that him?
aye,
Oh,
aye.
I'm down here.
Oh, right.
I'm
Yeah.
fucking black and white pirate man.
I keep forgetting you're the pirate.
I'm not a pirate.
You look like a pirate. That's on you.
That's racist. Just because of
Is
my
it?
drow.
So was it like the guy that you're sitting next to in Cairns, he's just kind of smoking a pipe, staring into the fire, and when you sit down next to him, he's like, "Oh,
Who's-
all right, hello. What are you doing here? Who are you? I don't see many tieflings around here."
Who's this next to me, by the way?
I'm just gonna
That's
stand in
Romeo.
silence and look into the
It's
Romeo?
fire.
Romeo.
I just stare into the fire.
Is that you
one of
thinking
them
at
weird
home?
bastards, okay then. Oh, I'm just going to ignore you now. In fact, he kind of he says he's going to ignore you, and then he keeps like staring at you, and he's like, "Fuck this!" And he gets his pint and walks away, and like sits on this corner down here.
Oh,
He's like, "Fucking tieflings." So the woman, the barmaid, is like, "Oh, so what can I get you?"
Can I
Would you-
get a venom?
We don't sell snakes here. We sell pints.
I'll look over and say, if it's poison you're looking for, I can hook you up.
Poisons aren't venom.
Hey.
Yeah, but would fucking
Aye,
Mr.
barmaid
Pez
didn't know
Middle
that.
Legends know the
That's
difference?
why I specifically did a normal voice.
Also, I meant more for Rowan because she's the one that asked for it.
Right, true. Oh, I guess you're asking her. Too.
Nah, I'm alright.
Can I like
Trust you.
jump out my seat a wee bit because I've just been sitting here having my pint and Crowns came up to me and just said, "Can I get a venom?"
Make him roll if in case he falls over. He's pissed. Remember?
What day is this, by the way?
Wait, what? Sorry, what?
Time of day?
Time of day. He said.
Yeah, what time of
Time
day?
of day.
Wednesday.
Adam's trying to make a dad joke.
It'll be just after midday, around 1 o'clock, roughly.
Right, so I've just woken up from my gig the night before and I've came down for a wee morning brunch pint.
Bleary-eyed.
He's having a bloody
Morning
Mary right
brunch
now.
pint.
Lady the dog, you know.
I just want to make a friend, and I saw Conall sitting there, and I was like, he looks like someone who I could talk to.
Rowan, you know him.
You already know him.
You know him already.
Crowns just comes up and goes, "Can I be your friend?" I'm like, "Ugh."
Oh fuck, no, you again.
Conall, you shit yourself because in front of you, Zodge just materialises, slaps a fucking copper badge into your face, and then goes. Because you were meant to be there, I'm saying he gave it to you in a previous altercation. So, except you've been avoiding your fucking duties, I guess.
I
I could just
guess.
say Andy stole one.
Aye, no one.
He stole two. He stole two. Gave one to Ingrid.
Still two. Gave one to Ingrid.
Fucking Andy starts turning down quest rewards only to pinch them the night later.
So I.
Yeah.
Can I look in this door?
Aye, sure. 2 seconds. I will reveal the area.
So you and Adam
Conall.
walked in, gone to a booth together, stared romantically.
No,
at
no,
each other's
yeah,
eyes,
I said
and now you
yes.
just spit
I'll
it out.
reveal the area. It's a balcony, basically. It's a balcony, but it's not a balcony because it's the fucking first floor. The
So
ground
it's a
floor,
deck.
It's a deck, aye. You walk out, there's nothing there, there's no tables, no
deck.
chairs. Yeah.
It's
So-
a dick, mate.
Right, let's see
Here's
it.
my dick.
Compliment. Right, as you walk into this room, it's just a lounge area. Yeah.
Anybody in?
No, there's nobody in here. Like I said, it's pretty
It's fucking
pretty
midday.
barren. Yeah, it's midday.
What's the person's name?
Terina.
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 God, aye,
That
real
one.
fucking subtle, you moron. The fucking spies can answer to that.
Oh well, you don't hear anything in response.
I walk up to the bar, ignoring all of them, and just go to the bar and where's Terina?
Well, she's. I personally don't like her, but if you're wanting to speak to her, she's upstairs.
Thank
I
you.
thought these were a staircase.
Yeah, that's a
I
staircase.
don't say
It's-
thank you, I just walk away.
Oh, well,
Christ.
we go upstairs.
Wait 2 seconds. Shouts.
I'm gonna go with them to try and make sure they don't fuck things up because I've already seen how inept they are at dealing with this place.
It's fine. It's fine. Cool. Right.
So as we're walking up the stairs, I tap them on the shoulder and I say to them, "I know you're not from around here, but you might
Shut the fuck
want to
up.
try." Alright.
Oh wait, why the fuck that no? For some reason that didn't even 2 seconds.
Why don't you go to hell?
Right.
Wow.
You're now in the room to the right, on the right side of the map.
On the right side.
Where's the staircase come up here?
On the right.
Aye. So no, it's there. 2 seconds. It's the right hand side of the map. This thing. That's what it is.
Oh, there's me.
Oh,
Oh,
he's in
Jesus.
there.
Ah.
I found that earlier on, but I never zoomed back. I zoomed in.
Oh, boys, you can use the arrow keys to move.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh,
Can you?
Yeah.
That sheer pure joy in John's
That
voice.
is awesome.
That was lovely.
Oh yeah.
aye.
So,
So,
I-
I'll walk up to this. Are you Terina? Is that the fuck? Is that what her name is?
Yep.
She's well,
Or
she's
two.
kind of focused on.
I
she's
said
effect-
next to Terina.
What are you doing? I can ask why Round's here.
Why am I here?
What,
Okay,
just like
that's
in
cool.
general? Like...
I know I'm like we were asking in general.
Also,
No,
boys,
can
it looks like I'm ascending to the heavens. I'll see you in the next life.
What the fuck?
Wait, where have you went? What?
No, I got me and my camera.
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh shit! Alright, okay, aye.
Guys, we're going to get a time skip with Jamie. We're going to come back. He's going to be all fading to white.
It's time for my training montage. I think it's. It's because the sun's shining directly on the lens.
As you,
What, you trying to sit in my seat, Conall? Fucking what you doing, mate?
okay.
I actually just want to know why you're here so we can then go upstairs with everyone.
Oh, I was just waiting for you. I thought I'd keep you company. You looked kind of lonely.
Oh,
She's just been stoating around, just fucking all affair looking for Conall.
so,
Oh,
have you like followed me into her?
She's just standing.
No, you've not seen him for a year, and you just walked up to him in the pub and sat next to him like nothing had happened. Like,
To be fair, that's
like,
exactly
you
what's
knew
gonna
he'd
happen.
be there,
Like,
but you expected him, and just sat down like this was like an organised meeting. So you sat here and go, "Oh fuck, Conor, what are you doing here?"
the stars aligned.
Alright, mate, like half of the fucking course.
I'm hungover. I've been awake for 10 minutes.
Yeah, so you think this is a fever dream, but it's not. So I'm actually there.
Right, anyway,
Aye.
Mason.
And you Terina.
Aye, anyway, right. So as you walk up to Terina, there's no one around her as you can see, but she's collecting winnings. She's actually been playing a game called Knuckle Dice Bone. So it's if you can imagine, see the game in Witcher 2 when you're rolling dice and it's like dice poker. It's
dice
basically
poker,
that.
yeah.
It's basically dice poker. So she's quite clearly got the others to fuck off because she's like, ruined them. And she's just collecting her winnings, like
With
shuffling
her
up,
flaming
piling it up.
fist.
And I guess as Dust walks up and says, "Are you Terina?" She kind of looks up and goes, "Yes, that's me." hello.
What was his name?
His name? Who's he?
I know who.
Fucking Fist guy. I can't remember
It's
his name.
Captain Zodge.
Aye, Captain Zod. Aye.
Captain Zod. Aye.
Captain Zod sent us to investigate some shite.
I
don't
can't tell if
remember
he's
what
taking the
that
piss.
Oh,
or
I
he
don't
genuinely
think
can't
I don't think he
remember.
is.
I don't think it is.
Yeah.
I assume you mean Zodge, not Zod.
Aye, that.
I would recommend not doing that, by the way, because it might piss him off. But to be honest, I
Okay.
don't really give a shit. Why? Well, so why are you here? I know.
Why you were here again?
I pipe up from the couch and I say we've been assigned to deal with the cult of the Dead 3.
Oh, those fuckers. Okay.
Aye,
Right.
them.
Yeah, them. Oh wait, was it?
Andrew's back.
Andrew's back. Hello. Yeah.
Welcome back, Andy. You have
Andy's
stolen a
back.
deputy badge and you are now
Have you
a
wrote
deputy of the
any
law.
Have you written any new tracks yet?
Sorry?
Have you written any new tracks?
Oh yeah.
Do you mean tracks?
Because
The
you're
album.
back.
Or are you not back with a brand new track?
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
Also, have you rolled a new character because you've just been executed?
Who's next?
So it's a wee.
Oh no.
Oh,
He's fucking slowly working his way through the goblin kilt gang.
we have a winner.
Just as a recap, since you were away, so you met a guy called Captain Zodge.
Captain Birdseye.
Captain Birdseye. Met a guy called Captain Birdseye, who has inducted you into the Flaming Fist. He's given you they're basically a mercenary army, effectively, who are effectively the peacekeeping force of Baldur's Gate right now. He's given you a copper badge which has their sigil inscribed on it. And in fact, actually, 2 seconds. I probably should have.
Wait, does this mean I'm a Polus now?
Yes.
I mean, basically, 2 seconds. I'm actually going to use the snap tool to.
Does this mean that I'm a Polish now? Oh shite. I'm a fuck.
All right,
Oh, I'm back.
Oh, hello.
Dave did die for a second there.
Yeah. How did you do that? You killed me. You actually killed me.
Right, you've been inducted into the Flaming Fist, and you've been told to get information from a woman called Terina, who you've just met. Terina knows things about the Dead 3, which are 3 gods: Baal, Myrkul, and Bane. The 3 you would know, like, they are evil gods. Baal's the god of murder. Bane, I believe, is god of death. Can't remember Myrkul is. Probably should look that up.
Is it not?
Angela?
Yeah, Angela Merkel.
It's Angela Myrkul.
Not lies? Is it lies?
I
or
think it
betrayal or
might
something
be
like
2 seconds.
Deception.
that?
He's Lord. Myrkul's Lord of Bones, Lord of the Dead, and the Reaper.
Sounds
Bane
like my
might
boy.
be-
Fourth Reich.
And can I just point out to Andy that Gowan, I know none of this, and Gowan's refusing to tell me.
And Bane is the god of tyrannical oppression, terror, and hatred.
Oh, right, okay.
So Baal's
Why
the
are you
god of
refusing to tell Conall that?
Because she's got about one brain cell that's bounced about like the DVD screensaver.
Is it going in the corner? Is it going in the corner?
That's the best intro I've ever heard.
That's so much better.
Yeah, you ever say something and just didn't think about it beforehand and it fucking kills you?
Right. We're good. I've got a new setup. Anyway, right. Enough of slagging round. I don't think
I'm sorry, Rowan.
Fuck.
Anyway, right. So you've met Terina. You're meant to get information about the Dead Three from Terina because there's the followers of the Dead Three are causing some issues in the city. And considering they're I can't speak, already dealing with the refugee crisis, they're fighting on two fronts basically, and they've asked you to try and deal with it. So that's the catch up basically.
Okay.
It's
Rowan,
fine.
can you hear us?
Why have we split the party though? How
I'm
has this
working on
happened?
subs and stuff.
Did you not hear any of that? No.
I don't think she did. She was
I
very.
heard
this
there was
is-
a story now and
Andy,
something
this
like
is
that. I
just
was
the
like,
upstairs
I
as
don't know
well.
what's been
That's
said.
me.
Yeah. Also, like, I wasn't with the party, I was just in the pub already. And the round just came up and sat next to me and didn't say anything.
What's wrong with that?
Sorry,
I'm
two
going to
seconds.
edit that slightly so that it looks
Again,
better.
Rowan, it's like me and you not seeing or speaking for a year, and I just walk into a pub, you're there, I just walk up next to you and don't say anything to you. Like, that is what you've done to
I'm
Conall.
waiting for Conall to say something, right?
I,
Right?
I heard you order, I was like, oh, what are you doing here? And you just...
I'm just listening.
Like, you just stared at them blankly.
You've got room to talk, you and fucking John.
Can we fucking? Aye, we don't know each other, bro.
Right, I only just played a session yesterday in my new group. I literally started it, and my pal's already drawn my fucking character. You can't even see that.
I wish I could draw.
Do
I was like,
Rowan, you need to get better at this shit.
I wish I could draw as well, you know that?
She just
I'm like,
stared
what the fuck? I'm like, why have you done that?
because
I know. I was trying to show it, but it was coming up like fucking. Quite weird.
Anyway, can we
Anyway,
go over this?
Aye, you delayed it for about 10 minutes because of fucking comments, right? Aye.
I just want around to tell me why she's here so I can go with the party now.
Right, anyway. Well,
Conall, let's go. I'm waiting for you, fuck's sake.
Well, just say Rowan tells me. I'm just going to say Rowan's told me.
I'm going to say Connell's told me.
Told you what?
Right, Vixen, I turn to Adam's character, I say, we're
Right.
missing one, go down and get her.
aye, cool.
I wordlessly, in fact, I send. So I've currently got a cat that's been falling about. I just say something and look at my cat, and it just fucking jumps downstairs. And then 5 seconds later, you see a black wolf dragging up the gnome from the scruff of its collar, like up the stairs. Just like ba-bump, 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 as she's getting dragged up.
Fucking its head on the step.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What's happening? I go to protect my old party member. And that's how I get upstairs.
Yeah,
That's
we
a-
notice the badge and tell him everything that's going on. And there we go. He's got
That's the last time I tried to go play with Rowan.
I know, fucking hell.
Oh.
Right. What
Anyway,
did she say?
right, okay. Well,
Ignoring the animal thing.
right, so you hear about the Dead Three then, yeah?
That we are, yes.
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 Okay, well, as you can probably assume, the cultists, from what I've heard, and I can't prove this with definite, but there's a bathhouse nearby, and they seem to have co-opted the fucking thing, and are underground. They've made a. I don't know what they've made under it, but they've got tunnels or some shit under there, and.
Oh, you mean literally underground?
Yes, no.
You can never know with this city.
Yeah, it's fucking pain in the ass. But they've somehow, I don't know if they built a basement and then just expanded the basement or some shit, or if these tunnels were already there. This could be a culty thing that's been around for hundreds of years. But the point is, there's people down there, so it's a front. But what they're doing down there, I don't know. And as she's saying that, you hear the barmaid downstairs scream as people bust in, literally break the fucking doors down, and you hear a gruff voice. It is kind of muffled because he is downstairs, but you hear a gruff voice like, "Boys, let's fucking fight Terina. I'm gonna kill that bitch." And then it plods, like they spread out. You can hear like muttering of footsteps, but you hear a few head towards the stairs. So
Roll
So,
perception
I-
to see how many are going upstairs.
I'll say,
Terina,
I'll
that's
say
it.
like, since you're upstairs, you can't see the left-hand map, by the way.
Pretty sure Andy's still downstairs.
No,
Andy's just like that, just like mug in hand.
No, he's mid pickpocket. Right, so I turn to our contacts and I say, so
I
are you
don't know why
the
has to move turns up with you, but right.
I say to her, are you the talking kind of spy or the knife of the dark kind of spy?
I can be both if you pay me enough.
Well, how about helping us
No,
save your
I
life?
Don't want to go be paying you anything. We're fucking here to save. We're saving you here.
Well, well, I thought it was a general question.
I was more referring to the imminent danger presented by the guys who've just said, "Let's go kill you."
It was a fancy way of saying, "Can you defend yourself?"
Yes, well, I've been dealing with these shitheads for a while. To be honest, that I guess if you're willing to help me out, then fair enough. But I could
Oh, that's
easily jump out the
Good
window.
to hear. Let's fuck him up.
Right. So, as you like are waiting, basically, a guy who's looking very scruffy. He's got a bandana wrapped around his head in red. He sees yous, and he was kind of grinning before, but now it becomes a sneer as soon as he actually notices you. And he doesn't see Terina because of how you're spread out effectively. You're, to some degree, you're kind of covering her with your
Andy's put his hand up looking for his child.
2 seconds, and he says, he claps his hand. He still looks pissed, but he claps his hand and goes, we're looking for an old friend of ours. Goes by the name of Terina, or so I'm told. Likes to cheat.
Dead.
I looked at her and say, "Are you sure your friends know Melf? Melf Sasadaro?" And I cast Melf Sasadaro at him.
Well, roll for initiative. Andy,
Before we do that,
Oh my god.
upstairs.
right, sorry, what'd you say?
Snuck upstairs. I am upstairs now, and I snuck upstairs.
What?
Right, okay, you're upstairs.
See,
I already put you upstairs, but whatever.
I know, but I'm just
Is
saying,
that
I'm
like a-
stealth.
Is that like a shit D&D Joe Mama joke?
No, it's just I've got a spell called Melf Sasadaro.
Aye,
yeah.
I guess we're rolling for initiative.
Yeah. By the way,
Plus two
just
initiative and still rolling shit. We love it.
I got a
Ah,
scummy
no shit, it's
20.
me.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
yeah, that's not bad.
Fucking Adam's a speedy retard.
I'm not a retard. I'm just not very good with social things.
I'm
like
not.
you.
I'm not a retard. I'm just a
I got a scummy 20, by the way.
scummy 20 kills.
I've got a nat 20.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know. Right, yeah, you're nat 20. You'll be going first. Conall so far has gone
Oh
second.
my god, we are rolling like ass today.
That's because we did the roll to start with.
Oh,
yeah,
we
we didn't.
fucking cursed ourselves.
Just Andy.
First roll of the session in the deeper.
He's done it.
I'm fine with it. That.
Hey, who's laughing now? Who's laughing
my
now?
first, here, guys, my first roll of this entire campaign was a nat 20.
That's a bad sign. That's your first
Isn't that
roll.
a good sign, is it?
Okay, right. 2 seconds. I need to roll for.
So is that a very, very good thing or a very, very bad thing?
Enshrined forever.
See, before I forget, like I've classes where it's a double period, but there's a break in the middle. I've started calling it a scummy double.
so dodgy.
Scummy, double scummy.
God, you sort of slip up and say to your people, "So, are you ready for the scummy devil?"
Honestly, it sounds like
European
what you call a double shot of Glen's vodka.
I'll roll Terina. I'll roll Terina first.
Terina Turner.
Terina turn.
I love
Honestly, do you want to start a duet with me?
Right.
That was-
I'll say for she rolled a nat 20. I'll say for purposes, so Adam, you're going first to use because you get better decks anyway. So Terina also rolled a nat 20.
Also
but-
because Mason doesn't want to look
See,
like
see if Jamie didn't make that quip before, I was going to say, oh, Terina Turner, I toured with her about 6 months ago. So I'm glad I got to make that joke at some point.
I'm proud of
We're
you.
glad to.
Also,
Glad you
how
got
come,
out
how
your
come she
stuff before
hears
that again.
your fucking shitty joke and she absolutely missed the best insult I've ever made in my life?
Sorry.
That's the best insult anyone's made, Jamie.
No, it was fucking phenomenal. It was actually so good. Wait, Andy, were you here for that? Were you here for his insult?
Yeah.
You quoted it.
Actually,
Yeah,
I
you
changed the quote because you done it wrong.
Did I?
Yeah, because you missed out the skull bit.
Dave, what's your?
Brain cells
I'm not,
bouncing
I'm
about
not going
inside the
to
skull.
Alright.
I'm not going to do a case of rolling because they roll the same. I'm not going to do the re-rolls. I'm going to do it differently. What's your dex?
My dex 14.
Right, you go before them. That's fine.
Do I get a surprise because I initiated combat by casting the spell?
I'd initiate combat, but these guys are ready for fucking war, right? Like you're going, I cast arrow.
Like, the spell's out my hand.
Right, last night I said I punched this person in the face, and he said roll initiative, and I rolled a nat 1, so I'm not punching him until fucking end of the turn. Right, so just because you said something,
you have become the very thing you've sworn to destroy.
no fucking haven't I never said I wouldn't be like this. Fuck up.
It was an argument, but he did
These
say
guys are ready for a fight. They're looking to kill Terina. Why the
Oh
fuck?
shit, I need to roll my family's initiative.
Aye,
My,
roll-
my Revenant.
right, You're still.
His
you're still
name's
beginning
John.
to turn that. We're still
What's
beginning
that?
to turn that, but
He said I need to roll my reverence initiative. I said his name's John.
He's
Aye.
got +2 initiative as well. It's the same initiative as me.
yeah, 2 seconds.
why are there two of you?
Wasn't it great? I've got I've got like a shadowy companion thing that I control.
Absolutely not what I mean.
Right.
Connell,
Yeah,
why
I
do you
know.
have such an elaborate setup when you don't even stream?
What are you saying?
You get such an elaborate OBS setup even though you don't stream.
Oh, my hair's reversed in this now. 1 second, I'll reverse my hair. I don't know how
Oh,
well
God.
it'll work though.
No, I'm
No,
putting
it's
a
reversed for you.
It's
No,
the
yeah,
camera
it's
says
reversed
it.
for you.
Oh
As-
shit.
Fine.
They moved the folks that are on top of them because there was quite a few of them.
That's more of a Discord's fault, to be honest. Than
Yeah.
mine.
Right, there's a lot of guys, by the way, and they all just spread out. It's looking like a West Side fucking story.
Ooh.
Oh,
Are these
Um,
biker jackets?
Dave,
wait,
you're not supposed
Connell,
to do
hey.
that anyway.
John, can you make a or
What?
Connell or what? John, why am I saying John or Connell? Mason,
Oh.
you'll need to make a pin for Man's
Oh,
Revenant. My
right,
shadow.
your
Do you want
shadow.
his
got a
profile
cat.
picture?
Aye, give me a profile picture. I can try and like quickly create a token and put it on.
Should
I
you
actually
just
don't
own
know how
a
to give you
person?
it.
Well, send me an image. I'll snip it and then I'll post it in this token tool. Then I'll create a token. It doesn't take too long.
I'm the only one observing coronavirus regulations here.
Can somebody slap?
You're
Andy
not
for me?
really.
Yeah, I'm
You're
actually-
still within 5 feet of 2
Fuck.
folk.
Okay.
Self isolation.
Look, I'm an alchemist, mate. I've got the vaccine. I'm fine.
Right.
You don't accept
did-
that vaccine.
What did you roll? Oh, you rolled an 8 for.
I
Right,
knew I made.
I'll say Dave goes first. Out of
That's why
like
they're taking it.
out of him and the shadow, but the shadow goes before the bandits, so that's fine. I'll just say shadow because I don't know if
Mason, I've got a question.
yes.
I have a
See-
question.
Do you remember?
Joey. Joey died. Joey died. Did he not?
How old was Joey when we found him? Because you,
I think he would
Oh,
be
no.
fairly old because he was with the wizard for a while.
He's at least a year old. Let's say.
He might
So
be.
he's dead, Connell. He's dead. He's long gone. Died in his sleep.
You
Had a
could
tumour
have.
like
You
Wolf's
could
Run.
have. You could have Joey Junior if you want.
Oh, I
No, I'm-
just so he's got like a single glove made out of Joey's skin.
I mean, that's a bit of a different.
Oh my God.
Middle finger's this little rat head at the end of it.
Could you get an entire glove out of a rat?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Might get
Probably
some
not. No,
rat
it's
in
like
there.
it's a finger puppet, and he's like,
He's,
"This is how you cast. This is how you
he
cast."
made some finger picks. at his
Nomeo
bones.
can have a glove.
This is
I-
how you
I-
cast it.
Yes, let's go.
I'm taxidermied.
This is how you cast it for no one. You've got a wee finger puppet that's Joey, and you go, "So Joey, doesn't he look like shit? Yeah, he does." And then you just like cast fish smucker on something.
Every single bard spell that involves singing, you do it through Joey.
Horrifying.
So I've got a taxidermied Joey, and I'm now mad at the world because Joey died.
Also, by the way, I don't. If you want to stay in your positions, you can. But if you want to like move about prior to like the initiative sort of thing, if you want to like move somewhere else, that's fine. just as a kind of setup. But just as a question, can you, since you didn't have control of the tokens, everyone was pitch black previously, but can you see the name tags? I don't think you.
I can see my name tag.
You can't see anybody else. I think you would need control of that. The only one that shouldn't see theirs is, at least I don't think you'll be able to see his, is Andy, and that's because your name tag is in a blocked off region.
I can see mine.
Oh, you can see it, right? Cool, that's fine.
Does that work?
Right,
Yeah, that
I'll
does work.
I'll quickly create this
Token.
token. Take me off 2 seconds. Anyway, it's pretty simple.
I like how Connell's just looking upside down in stone, like his portrait. Like it's just like
Fits the character.
To be fair, I've been awake for like half an hour at this point. I got half a pint.
It's 20 minutes for you. Because it was you were awake for 10 minutes when round talked. It's just take you 10 minutes in universe to get round to go the fuck up the stairs.
I'm just like,
even haven't done it. I just fucking dragged her upstairs.
I'm just like, why are you here? And she's like,
Just blankly staring.
So who's just turn was it first? Is it Adam?
It's Adam's turn first.
So currently we've got 3 characters that are really shit at interacting with people, and this is a campaign that's supposed to be heavier in the RP.
Yep. Right, 2 seconds. Now take me add. By the way, with the exception of Ingrid, I've Kodji's all boy, so I've got Lich Boy, Enki Boy, Ravy Boy, Revenant Boy, Drow Boy, Nome Boy, Bardy Boy, Edgy Boy. Edgy Boy, by the way, is you, Adam.
Edgy Boy can apply
wait,
to
why have I not
literally
got
any
Edgy
of
Boy?
them.
I know, but especially.
Did you hear my backstory?
I kind of want an edgy boy.
Also, by the way,
I really covered an edgy boy.
By the way, Adam, have you noticed your nickname yet?
Hey, Edgelord, yeah, I appreciate it.
Right, 2 seconds. He's on the token layer. I'll just.
Holy fuck, he's big.
Oh, fucking hell, that's a big bird.
I'll show you a big bird.
He is actually small, so he would be like half the size. So like it usually like a tiny token or a tiny token appears like that, kind of, if you can see. They tend to be quite small. You'll come across things, but you can put them wherever you want. I'll give you control of him. You'll need to put his health in though, because I'm not sure what his health is.
See, I'm not. Why is Conall upside down?
That's Conall did that. I don't know why.
I'm facing
does your-
the
Does
guy.
your bird have night vision? By any chance? Adam, does your bird have night vision?
Yes, it does.
Is it 60 feet?
One second, I'll double check.
I'll put it 60 feet right now. I assume it's 60
If
feet.
it's dark vision, it's 60 feet.
Aye.
I don't know why it's weird that I'm facing upside down. Like, I'm facing the guy that just came in and started chatting to us.
It doesn't actually say.
I'm being
if it's
polite to you.
senses- Yeah, dark vision, 60 feet. Yeah.
Aye, cool, right. You've got control of him now. You can put in yourself and all that. But aye, Adam, your turn. First combat of the campaign.
I'm going to cast Corruption.
Okay.
Which is a necromancy cantrip, and I'm going to cast here. I can't remember how it's there. You go here.
Right.
It creates a 10-foot radius. Well, I'd touch the ground with my feet, and then as a bonus action, I move it to here. That's how it works.
Okay.
And it creates a 10-foot radius, and any creature other than yourself making an attack while standing in the corrupted ground does so with a -2 attack penalty. This
You
is
just fucked us all.
You've hit maced folk with this. The only ones that aren't touched are the bird, Devenis, and Nomeo.
I thought 10 foot just
No,
I thought
it's
it'd been
it's
Is
like
each
here's the
square
thing, it's
5?
technically a square. Like you can't. It's weird to do circles. So if you're putting it here, then it hits all these folk. Well, fuck, I got rid of this. It hits literally all these. God damn it! Right, ignore Nomeo. It hits everybody here. It hits everybody like that. The only one it doesn't hit is Nomeo.
So how big are the squares?
5 feet.
5 feet.
We're
So
not
wait,
doing 10 feet. I know you have got fucking PTSD about that bullshit.
so that wouldn't work then, it would be like that.
No, because it's a radius. It's
Oh.
no.
Well, you said it works in squares.
No,
It
10-foot
does work in
radius.
squares. But, well,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
not
that's a
diameter.
radius.
So it would be
casted it to
It's
the-
double
cast
that.
it here, so it's 5, 10,
aye,
then
it's a much bigger
5, 10,
square. It's a much bigger square
5,
than that. aye.
10, and everything in between.
What you've cast is basically a kind
Alright,
of
can I
5
cast
feet.
it there then?
Well, you could cast it on the stairs, aye.
Yeah.
Can I
Like,
move? Okay, I moved
I thought-
just
yeah.
just at the top of the stairs then.
So
Like-
I think it would be there. I think that would
Aye,
be
it'd
your
be there.
biggest.
Aye, it'd be there. So like,
If you cast it where it was.
it would still hit Incanus, and it would still hit. Oh wait, not Whitney. It would hit all the bandits with the exception. It wouldn't hit the bottom three, but it would hit the rest of them. No one else would be hit by it though.
Okay, that's my turn
Right.
overall. Can't do
Right.
much else.
Right. That's their turn. It's Terina's turn. So, oh shit, to cancel.
Wait, did
So-
you cast it on the stairs or did you cast it where it
You
was?
cast it.
I
I cast
cast
it
it here.
So-
I can move. I can move it. I guess like
Alright, yeah.
it's kind of there. It's kind of there.
That's the best representation.
that's
it's a
where-
bit up. Go up a bit.
Oh, I know. It is up. It's like, oh fuck, I can't. 2 seconds.
Jamie, you move it.
It's there. It's there. Aye.
Oh.
It's like hitting those.
No, it's not. It's down
No,
one now.
It's there.
Oh no. Okay. Aye. No, it's no, because that's no 10 feet.
Yes,
wait.
it is.
Oh, it is just diagonal. Aye, no, it is. That's fine. Aye. So he sits. So it's the bottom two that on the hit bit. Cool.
Fucking hell, mate.
It's fucking. See 10
No,
feet
I've
fucking
talked
radius. Alright. What's he done?
So they've talking about killing people. I'm assuming.
Alright.
Always.
Probably. Anyway, it's Terina's turn. So she sees. Oh wait, no, actually, sorry. Terina would have less dex than you, Andy. So you go first. I'll move that a bit actually. So I.
Dante also not 20.
No, no. She got a scummy 20. But she's got a
did
plus 20 dex.
So
He.
she got a nat 20.
Yeah, seen that 20.
Oh,
That's gonna be
she
20.
did. No, she fucking did. I know. I saw first. Sorry, get mixed up.
It's just me.
I've put this. No, it's Terina. She did go for.
Conall scummy 20.
She sees this bullshit and it's kind of like, okay then. She darts across 5, 10, 15, and she stands up on the table. And with a height, she attempts to take a pot shot at the bandit captain at the front. So not got a particularly great chance to hit, so we'll see. Well, fuck that.
Fucking hit some.
Fair enough. She's using a light crossbow, so
Yeah, snap.
no bad damage. Fair enough. She kind of shoots him and it pierces into his shoulder, but he's still all it's really done is kind of piss him off. To be honest, he looks fucking raging that she's just shot him. But he still looks. He pulls it out and he's like throws it to the ground. He's like, "You're fucking dead, bitch." So that's Terina's turn. She can't really do much else. Andy, it's your turn.
I'll go for the big bad, please.
Okay, you're all going for the big bad.
I'm assuming that hits.
Yes, it does. And wait 2 seconds. Is he within 5? Yes, he is within 5 feet of somebody, so you would get a sneak attack.
Well, I'm also. Did I not get that anyway, seeing as I'm like stealth at the minute?
You didn't roll a stealth check.
Mason, I specifically said to you when I.
No, he
moved up
did. He
the stairs,
did.
Right, he did
say-
say that to me, but you need like roll a stealth check then to see like if he can.
Is that going to make a difference to the damage anyway?
If you stealth it, well.
No, it's not going to make it.
really, because you
Right,
get
it
the
won't
bonus
make a
either way.
difference.
Aye.
Right, that's fine. We're still on 3d6, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Right, that's fine. So, how's the shoe, blah, blah.
23. Fair enough.
Right, and then I'll have another go at him then.
Right.
Never go if you think
Fucking hell.
you're hard enough.
No, you don't get sneak attack in this one, but
I
still,
know.
you did definitely hit.
I'm assuming that first hit didn't kill him.
No.
That was a hard
It's
one.
hot him. It's pissed him off, but he still looks actually pretty alright. Honestly.
Actually, see, can you add one to the thing? Because that should have been +4, not +3. But
Alright, fair enough. I'll take another one. There we go. So roll your 2d6 in this case.
It's a crit, so it'll be doubled.
Aye, that'll be 2d6 plus 4 because it's your hand crossbow. Wait, why are you rolling a d10?
good question.
So it's 6 damage a day. Cool.
Oh, you not win twice. So you've had 2 nat 20s and 2 nat 1s. Well done.
Oh,
Well, I'm just gonna put
Snake Eyes, aye. It's
6
still,
with
it's
petty
still,
damage on.
it's
24
30,
plus 6.
30 damage. It's no bad. He still
Oh,
actually looks surprisingly alright though.
Oh, great.
This guy is a bit of a tough bastard. He's
Having
seen,
2 arrows sticking out of him. He's doing alright.
like he is hurt, but he's still dealing with it. Is that your turn then? Yeah.
That is my thing. Sort of thing.
Conall, it's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna use the tried and tested rapier on Blackbeard.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
Go. Wait. 5.
5 damage. Okay. No bother.
Can I ask him how he is? Just is he feeling shit? Like, can I help him in any way?
Yes, I'm feeling shit, and you're about to fucking die for making me feel shit, you little bastard.
Okay, I use my other rapier on him then.
Okay, no.
No. I'm assuming a 7 doesn't hit.
No, 7 doesn't hit. He just he parries it away from him and is like, you're fucking getting it next. And weirdly enough, is that your turn?
Sexual.
Can I turn around, like, show like one bum cheek, and then walk here?
Sorry, you can walk there. He will get an opportunity attack on you, though.
He's gonna attack me anyway, so
Yeah, that's fair.
He's got -2 to his attack as well now.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got -2.
yeah. So I might as well like go here while showing him the bum cheek.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think just this picture of my guys making me feel more cheeky.
Does a 14 hit? I don't think. I feel it doesn't, but does it?
Is it inclusive or exclusive? Like, so my armor class is 14.
Oh no! If it is 14, if they get a 14, they hit.
They hit, so they just hit then.
Right, so he does. Does it affect the damage? Corruption? Is it just the attack? Like, it's just
It's
attack.
just it's -2 to attack roll.
Alright, so it's not to the damage roll. That's fine. So he attacks you with one of his scimitars.
No, this is -2 attack penalty.
I think that's attack rolls, no damage rolls. So
Okay.
I think it's damage rolls.
No, it's unless it specifically fucking says damage rolls, it says attack penalty. I don't think that's damage rolls.
This guy's using the scimitar on my bare naked arse.
I should know he's wielding a scimitar and a dagger. He's got a scimitar in his right hand and a dagger in his left. But he's attacked you with a scimitar.
I put far too much effort into this.
So it's you take 1d6 plus 3.
I like how you gave it the full fucking spell.
You take 9
The more
damage.
you look at it.
Aye, so you take 9 damage, and then weirdly enough, it is actually his fucking turn. He is.
Going to the side of you fuck, I'm guessing.
I like the 6/6/6 attack and defense as well.
Also, why am I in the abyss now? I wasn't in there before.
Wait, Abyss, what?
I was on the couch, but it was showing me up here.
Oh wait, oh fuck! For some reason you're able to.
You might have knocked an arrow key.
You
Maybe.
probably have. I never moved you. Right. He's going to. I'm just going to say fuck it. He doesn't like the fact that you edgy little bastard, have done something to him and his men that he could feel, but he is now out of it. He makes 3 attacks
Fuck
at
me?
you.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's about to.
he's about to. Certainly about to fucking attempt. So he makes 2 with the scimitar, 1 with the dagger. So I'm just going to roll all 3 together. The first 2 are the scimitar attacks. Last one's the dagger, but they all have the same plus to hit. So 9, right? I assume that doesn't hit. 18, assume that does hit.
That does hit.
I take it a 12 doesn't hit though.
No.
12 doesn't hit. Okay.
So one of them hits me.
One of them hits. So that's.
I've got a sort of reaction that makes me take half damage, but I think I'm just going to let it hit me.
It takes 6 damage.
Yeah,
So
oh well, I've got 43. Your boy's got good con.
Yeah, that's
That's like I've got more health than a fucking paladin had.
Do you cast a reaction spell as you get hit, or do you cast it
Yeah.
before you get hit?
As you get hit,
Right,
it's
okay.
a reaction to
Wait,
the
basically it's like it's as they hit you, but before damage is rolled, sort of thing.
Okay.
Like,
That's fine.
unless specifically it's a case of like say the Goliath's ability, Stone's Endurance, where you need to see the damage before you can roll, like
Yeah,
sort of thing.
I had a spell on my last character that it raised my AC temporarily.
Yeah, that's the
So-
one I was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, shield. Yeah, you can use shield to
So-
avoid to raise your AC to avoid getting hit.
Yep.
He's
Cool.
he's going to take a risk, and I know that this would be provoking 2 opportunity attacks, but he's still going to do it anyway. He's going to move down here. So Dust and actually, can I see 2 seconds? George, Dust and George, you both get 1 swipe at him each.
Mason, that was the smoothest sort of reminder tutorial about opportunity attacks I've ever seen.
It's going to take a risk, but alright. So 27,
Um,
27 hits. Sorry.
I
Yeah,
use,
Ah,
I activate Divine Smite as a hat.
Cool.
Good old Divine Smite on entirely another character.
would I be using strength to hit him with my staff, Mason?
No, quarterstaffs are
Dex?
pretty sure they're versatile. You can use Dex if you
They
want.
are versatile. So cool,
Aye.
cool,
Aye, it's up to
not
you.
as bad.
I'd assume Dex is your preferred.
I
So
thought versatile was 1 and 2 handed. Or am I talking about Mars?
no, versatile is, but they are Dex weapons. This 7 doesn't hit. So he takes 28 damage. Okay, cool. Right, aye. Right, neighbour. Okay. He's looking very, very fucked up at this point, but he's still breathing. He spits in your direction, Dust, as a kind of insult. In fact, he's gonna just
Breaching COVID rules.
20, 25. Nah, he wouldn't be able. He'll stay there, so that's fine.
Technically, it should all be outside if the COVID existed.
If the COVID exists.
I don't know about COVID, but we've got a Corvid.
Someone
Anyway,
kick him.
right. It is now Nomio's turn. Nomio, you're up.
Woohoo! Right. I'm gonna move. Wait, how?
It's-
Sorry, how big are these squares
Can
gonna
I guess,
be?
The
Round,
5
can I
feet,
guess what you're gonna do? Can I make a
I'll
wild
say
fucking
this
guess?
right. I'll say this. The vast
Jamie.
majority of the time,
Just you wait.
the vast majority of the time now, it's going to be 5 feet. I don't think there's any maps where 10 feet is a thing, with the exception of maybe chase maps, where it's like you're literally driving vehicles where it would make sense that a 1 square is like 10 feet or 20 feet or something like that. That's the only time.
Reasonably big.
Yeah, that's the only time where shit like that will come into play. For the rest of it, it's 5 feet of distance, so it's fine. You're not dealing with the cave bullshit anymore. 'Cause that was a fucking nightmare.
Lord. Okay, I'm
Aye.
gonna move to where I have moved and cast Lightning Bolt.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning
Lightning Bolt.
Okay,
thing.
so it would hit the 4 in that line. What's
What,
your
you roll
spell
shit?
save? Well, roll your damage anyway, but what's your spell save? So that
Spell save. What the fuck's that again?
Rob, did you just make a good
Oh,
tactical
14.
decision?
I did indeed. Do you see this? I
Well,
saw that
I
line
don't
and
think
was like,
it's wisdom into it. No, it's a dex save. It's a dex save into it. It's a dex save.
it's a Dex one.
Yeah, I think it is. Is it no lightning bolt? I mean, I assume it's one because it's a lightning heading towards you.
Oh yeah.
Wait, does he?
It'll say below around. See if you go scroll into your spells. It'll say what your saving throw
Oh.
DC is.
One of them did a nat one. 2 seconds.
Okay, well it's 14.
Well, I don't think any of them. No, none of them succeeded there. So they all failed. 2 seconds. I want to see what the fumble chart says in the case of the nat one guy. So roll a d100. 59. What happens? Oh shit! Right. So the lightning bolt pierces through all of them, and they're all like they're unable to dodge it in any way. They're actually taken by surprise by the very small fucker because there's been too much chaos going on already, and it's very
Do
hard
not
to see something
judge a
that's
book by its
smaller
cover.
than the usual height. So it pierces through all of them, but the guy who's second in the line, he suffers a pretty bad reaction to it when he's hit, and his nerves actually kind of
That's a shame.
his nerves kind of jolt.
Spike.
He's no stunned. He's no stunned, but I'll tell you what the effect is. He suffers the effects of a Bane spell for the remainder of the encounter. So basically, he's got a D4 onto any negative hit, so onto any hit to take away from it. But he's
So he's
already
got so he's got D4 total.
He's basically got a D6 on him pretty
Oh,
much.
he's got a D6 now, yeah.
He may as well have a D6 on him. Well, potentially he's got a D6 on him, and he's got at least a D3. But what you've roll your damage because I mean it's possible you could kill them.
Am I
That's if
just
he's
rolling it
fucking
once? Yeah. No.
no, like you just roll it once, and whatever the damage is, that's the damage they take. You don't need to roll individually for them.
Okay, that is. Sorry, let me just see.
Fucking, I can't believe that. The best roll was an 8. I mean, their dex isn't good, but I thought they'd have fucking better rolls.
Fucking Mason tweaking the difficulty yet again.
No, I've actually not affected anybody's stats right now.
Damage you can for each slot level
I've-
above third.
I've done some shit in the next dungeon. This is the easy
Oh.
mode. The next dungeon's fucking bad, by the way. I was like, oh,
Sorry, I was just checking something there.
27.
Can you see
No.
even?
None of them are dead, but
Steven.
they are fucking close
Steven?
anyway. Like, they're
Do not
They're all-
mess with Gnomeo.
on their last legs.
Hold on,
Well,
I'm just rolling to see what effect my elixir that I totally made this morning has.
so that is that your turn then, Nomeo?
That is my turn. Because
Cool,
I'm moving
right.
on.
It is John. It's your turn, Bill. Dust. Your turn.
So wait, are they all still alive?
They're all still alive. 2 of them haven't been hit. The other 4 on the back line are fucked basically. They've got multiple burns for the lightning blast that just hit.
Connell's
Aye,
gonna be.
They're still alive. They're barely
Who's
alive. Like they're holding themselves together. Like
I
they're
use
unconscious.
my channel divinity for dreadful aspect, so every single one of them needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, they don't have. They've got even worse wisdom than the day dex. So is that including the bandit captain?
Yes.
Is that everybody? Right. Okay.
It's
So
everybody within 30 feet that I choose.
right. Cool. I'll roll. He's got better wisdom than they do, so I'll roll them together. So 60, 20. One nat 20s, one 14, 16, 19. There's 2
Two of them
guaranteed
fail.
failures. 2 of them fails, right?
Fair.
Bandit
Well,
captain.
you said if they roll on the number that it passes, didn't you?
Uh,
The saving throw was 14.
Aye, if they get the 14, then they pass. So that's fine.
Cool.
Bandit captain is actually the exact same, so I probably could have rolled with him, but he rolls a 4. Right, so he fails. So there's 3
so
failures.
two guys, 2 of them fail, and then the bandit
Right,
captain.
I'll
fails.
say the 3 at the. I'll say the 3 at the front are the ones that fail. The ones that all survive are the ones at the backs. Well,
Cool,
I
the
don't
3
know.
at the front are frightened for 1 minute.
Frightened. Okay.
Yeah, they can only make a attempt.
At the end of their
can
turn.
only-
Aye. Oh, sorry. Oh no, it's the start of your turn. Like the end of your turn. Sorry. Like well, after 1 round is passed. is that-
By the end of its turn, and if it's more than 30 feet away from me, it can make
Aye,
a
right.
saving
So
throw.
they would need to move 30 feet away before they could attempt
Yeah.
it. They can still attempt to hit you, but they would be doing so with disadvantage, and they probably won't even attempt it. So the 3 in the front are feared. The bandit captain previously was looking very cocky, but now he's actually he was probably terrified prior to getting hit with fear, but it doesn't matter now. Aye, I assume that's your turn then, yeah.
Aye, that's
Right.
my turn.
It is. Wait, specifically, right? I know you said 30 feet away, but is it a case where they don't need to be 30 feet away? They just need to not see you. Because if that's the case, if they would have walked down the stairs, then they could attempt it. But I would need to check with you. it say
It says
line of sight?
specifically the target is frightened for 1 minute. If the creature is frightened by this effect, ends its turn more than 30 feet away from you, it can attempt another wisdom saving throw to end the effect on it. So I would say no, but that's on you.
I'd say no. I'd say because of how it sounds, then it wouldn't be a line of sight. Because some of them do specify if you break line of sight, they can attempt a roll.
Yeah, it doesn't specify line of sight.
I'll say
The only
like,
time
I'll say that if they were to run down the stairs, they would need to get 40 feet away in order for that to, for them to attempt it. That's fine. Right, okay. It is Dave. It's your turn.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna move to like. I'm gonna try and cast Scorching Ray.
Yes, that's the one.
Is that 5 feet? 10 feet?
10 feet.
Five wide. Is it 10 wide or 5 wide?
Oh wait, sorry.
I think it's 5 wide, but it's long.
Yeah, 120 feet. Yeah.
Oh, it's basically like
But
lightning
you
bolt.
cast three
Yeah,
rays
yes.
3 rays of fire.
Oh, Scorching Ray. Yeah, I'm thinking of something else. Sorry.
Right.
So
I need to roll all 3 of them.
Ahead of you, then yeah.
Yeah, I think I need to roll. I roll all 3 of them separately. No, I don't. I think it's 3d20 plus 7 I need to roll because it's 3 rays of fire. And they each do 2d6 of damage if they hit.
It's make a ranged spell attack for each ray. So you could, if you're wanting to hit each of them once, then you'd be rolling 3 separate attacks. To see if you hit them.
I'll do that.
Okay. Right, it's plus 7 though, so 15, 11, that one. Right, so
That's
15.
pretty crap.
Right. I probably should have asked who you're hitting each one, but I'll give you the choice who you're hitting.
I was hitting. Yeah, I was gonna hit these 3. So.
Oh no! Yeah, these 3. So. I get. Right, see with the 15, are you hitting the guy in front of you then?
Yeah, sure.
I'll hit the guy right.
Wait a minute. It's a ranged spell attack, but it's within 5 feet. 2 seconds.
It's not a ranged attack.
It's make a ranged spell attack for each.
Yeah, ranged spell attack.
It's a ranged spell attack. It's still a ranged attack.
Okay.
I'd say roll the first one with. I guess roll with disadvantage just to see. But you probably, I think you will still hit it, but just in case.
So just roll the damage twice, I guess.
No, like roll the 8 again.
D20.
To hit twice.
Because it is a range. Because in the case of the middle guy, it wouldn't be in the nat one.
I would know if a disadvantage is
it still hits him. It still hits him. No, because that's a dex save. It's not like he's specifically making a check to see if he hits them.
Right, okay.
They were definitely getting hit with the lightning bolt. It's just whether how bad they were getting hit, but it was the case because it was a dex save. Dex saves you don't need to. You can be within 5 feet of somebody and cast it, and you're not.
Yeah, but her attack roll should have. Sorry.
So he takes 7 damage. Sorry, what one was that? Was that the guy right directly in front of you? Or was the guy to the right?
Just do the guy right in front of me.
Right in front of you. Okay. Fair enough. And he takes 7 damage. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna meta magic and use Quicken Spell. Just 2 sorcery points to make another spell bonus action.
Okay.
Anybody know what he just said?
Quicken Spell. Sorcery.
Yeah. And
Sorcery
then I'm
bullshit.
gonna cast. I'm gonna do. Are they wearing metal armor by any chance? Can I tell if they're wearing metal?
I'll 2 seconds. I'm pretty sure they're all wearing leather, but I'll quickly double check. Leather. Yeah, leather. They're both. They're all wearing leather, including the bandit cap.
What are their swords made of?
Oh, the swords are actually metal. So if you were to use what I think you're going to use.
I was going to use Shocking Grasp, but I'm wondering if it has any kind of.
I was expecting you to say.
No, I was wondering if it would have any kind of chain effect.
No. Shocking Grasp. The reason I thought you were talking about metal, like specifically asking about that, is because of heat metal. But Shocking Grasp, you can just use that on somebody. They don't.
It's a bit early for the work rounds, isn't it?
Shocking Grasp, you literally just touch them and you try and hit them with lightning. That's
you just rub your hands in your jeans really fast and give a static shot.
Basically, aye.
Right. Okay. I'll just use Ray of Frost instead then. That's
cool.
What I'm
who are you aiming at? Because if it's the 2 guys in front of you, you will be rolling with disadvantage just as a 1.
Well, technically, I could aim it at the captain, but
Yeah,
would it
you
not
could.
still
It
hit them?
wouldn't be disadvantage if you. It wouldn't be disadvantage if you try to ham.
Would it not still technically hit the ones in front of me though? If it's a ray,
No.
or is
No.
it just a single target?
Ray of Frost, the fucking cantrip.
Yeah, okay, fine.
You shouldn't use sorcery points in a cantrip.
Wait. Oh, is that what it's doing? Okay.
I mean, you
Oh.
can do that.
Ah, right. Chromatic orb. I'm using chromatic orb in the captain. Fuck it. That's what I'm fighting. Final decision.
I'm pretty sure that's a spell attack, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a ranged spell attack. Cool.
Right.
What's the damage type? I mean, the damage type doesn't really matter. I'll tell you this. He's no
It
no
doesn't
resistant
matter, does it?
to any damage type, but still, just curious.
Let's go lightning.
Lightning, cool. Right. I roll for your damage.
Oh my god.
Well, no, sorry, roll for your attack because it's a ranged spell attack. See if you have.
I'm rolling shit. After all that.
Oh, you rolled a 10. Fortunately, 10 does not hit.
Man, that's tragic.
He kind of like he sees that you're aiming this. I guess you get an orbit of energy in your hands and you aim it towards him and it fires out a blast of lightning. But he just kind of like dodges to the side after seeing his pals get fucking scorched. Why are you just like doing this to each other? Fuck. Anyway, right, the three of them being weird, outstanding. Is that your turn then? Yeah.
Yep.
Fair enough. It is Shadow.
It's called aggro, by the way.
Aggro, right? I'll fucking change its name then.
Is that after Shadow of the Colossus?
Maybe.
I can't believe you didn't call it like
Aggro of the
Joy
Claw.
with Wings.
That'd be gay.
I'm gonna get myself a bud and call it Joy with Wings.
Are you calling crows
I mean,
flying
it's
rats?
it's not always a crow. It becomes whatever it wants to become.
You're a nice supportive parent.
So I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna use shadow stealth. You can take hide as an action, as a bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hide. What's my roll for that? Just D20 plus my.
I'll say because like the chaos in front of you, and because it's a small bird. At least I assume it's a bird. It can hide without needing to break line of sight. Well, it kind of has broken line of sight anyway. But aye. If it was
Cool.
Andy would need to like duck below the fucking table or something like that in order to get it off. But
Right. So that'd be D20 plus what for my hide?
well,
Oh, it
what's
doesn't automatically.
its stealth?
Uh,
You have the stealth. It's the plus two.
It doesn't have a stat for stealth. It just says shadow stealth. Shadow can take the hide action as a bonus.
I know.
action.
Yeah,
Stealth
watch.
plus 5.
It's right. Aye. It'll be a D20 plus 5 now.
It's not good. It's a little window like I have. Ugh. Yeesh.
To the best of your knowledge, well, to the best of its knowledge, it's actually hidden.
That's always such a fucking ominous statement.
I know.
To the best of your knowledge and its knowledge, it's hidden.
Okay.
Then again, Adam
so it's
is a bit of a retard.
It's going to come over to here,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack the big boss man with.
So it'll be getting a -2 as well. Aye.
It's not range. Oh wait. Oh, good point. It's going to go here. It's going to move there since it's got the moving space. Doesn't matter.
Right. Aye. It is hidden. So I guess it doesn't fucking. They don't see him.
He also.
It's just not this, it's this.
It didn't beat their it beat their passive perception by 2. Their passive perception was 10.
Man,
Go for
your
it.
shadow's shit at hiding.
I mean, it's got +5. Leave it alone. So then I use an attack. This is a really weird. This attack. So Dark Embrace, melee weapon attack +4 to hit, +4 to hit, reach 5 feet, 1 target, hit 4, 1d4 +2 necrotic damage. I don't understand what that statement means.
Right. Just roll. It's. I think it's the way it's saying it, but all it means a reach of 5 feet means you can hit within 5 feet. That's all it means. So like any time you've been attacking normally, like with a melee attack, that's been a reach of 5 feet.
So it's just
It's a +4 to hit, and it deals 1d4 +2.
necrotic damage. Cool.
Aye.
What is that thing?
That
Fucking
one,
hell.
okay. Roll a d100 to see what happens. 50. Easy prey. Allies of the target within 20 feet will attack you with their next turn, unless unless they would suffer an attack of opportunity to do so. So I 3 of them. Well, he wouldn't count anyway, but he can't attack it.
Even if it's hidden?
Well, here's the thing. Oh wait, actually, no.
5 of them we can hit it.
No. Roll that way. Roll that again, actually, because it was hidden. You would have advantage. So roll again. You might not hit, but well, it'll be the first one. So 8 doesn't hit. It is now unhidden, but they're not necessarily all going to go for you. We discounting that one.
Plus, I resist a lot of shit, so I'm not too worried. It
Yeah.
resists acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and non-magical attacks.
Fair enough. I can tell you this: there's no getting on my.
It's also only got 23 health and 12 AC, so if it does get hit, it's getting yeeted.
I mean, the 3 in front of you are frightened.
Yeah, they weren't going to go for it anyway. They would have been subject to that thing, but it wouldn't have mattered because they can't attack it. They're too busy wanting to scamper. Is that the turn? Aye.
Yeah, turn's over.
Right. On the subject of them, the bandits. So, the guy at the top is going to be look at the visage of the revenant in front of him. Although he just assumes it's a very pale, scary man. Says, "Fuck this! I'm out of here." So 5,
Sums me up quite well.
15, 20, 25, 30.
I believe he just jumped up.
Well, I'm doing that. It'll be like I'll move him onto the other map. It'll be at the bottom of the staircase.
Oh, what a bottom!
Right, okay. Bandit Captain is also going to see this and say, "Fuck this." So he's going to attempt something a bit more daring and squeeze past this guy. Oh, fucking can't move. Squeeze past that guy and then jump down. Just to escape. So let's say take these 6 of damage.
Is it their turn?
Oh no, it's not. Why am I doing that? It's not his turn. Sorry, he doesn't do that. So this guy's going to attempt this. He's going to go 5. He would provoke an opportunity attack and attempt to jump down. I'll roll again though. So Canis and Nomeo, you get an attack on this guy.
All right, round's gone.
Oh, fuck that. He takes 2 damage anyway. I'll say for all purposes, he's on the stairwell there because he can't get further down because he's pal. But you could possibly maybe kill him. I doubt it, but you could maybe.
So we're saying that Round's character is once again just standing there staring into space.
I mean, they both are, because both of them are away.
I know. Right, well, they will get their opportunity attack. But I'll say for right now.
Shield. Cheers.
It's
No.
For fuck's sake.
It's not an attack on you.
You get an attack opportunity on somebody else.
Oh.
Aye. Ryan,
Mason
you've got an attack
needs to do
opportunity
an
on
athletics check as well.
Wait, sorry, what?
Does he no need to do an athletics check jumping over the banister?
Well, it's not a particularly high banister. It's just a case of like flipping yourself for it. I mean, he's taking damage anyway because he's falling.
Yeah, what if he accidentally trips up and falls like face first?
We want the possibility of an at one, is what he's saying.
Didn't get an at one. Right, he lands. Right, so I'll move him back to where he was. But Rowan and Dave, this guy here, you both get an opportunity attack on him because he dashes past his pals and he tries to jump down the stairs.
Hell yeah, spellcaster.
So it's a melee attack specifically.
Okay.
So he's taking 2. I'll say for the purposes, he's taking 2 damage. He's already taken damage, so right, he's on that. Okay, cool. So for the other ones, this guy's gonna move around here.
I'm fucking muted. I'm trying to be smart and think how can I utilise Ice Knife, but I have to directly attack him, don't I?
No, Rowan, it's an opportunity attack. It's just a melee attack. You don't get to cast a spell.
The only reason I got to do it is because Paladin's stupid.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it's just a normal attack on him. So your quarterstaff or whatever you've got on you.
Yeah, I'm quarterstaff.
Let me just check what I've got.
What's my attack roll to hit with melee? I don't know what that is.
I mean,
Yeah,
you might only have a dagger. You might only have your fist. I'd assume you've got a dagger. You should start off with a dagger.
It should
might
tell
only be
you
that.
though, Dave. See if you scroll down to your weapons, it should tell
You might need to equip your weapons possibly.
Yeah, I've not
Sometimes it
practically
doesn't
done
show up unless you equip them.
Aurora gives you a
clicked it.
prompt to do that though.
Ah, right, okay.
I mean, you can still say no, and it won't equip it, but it should have something equipped.
Fair.
Assuming he has a weapon.
Yeah.
I pull out my
So it's
gun.
below
But-
your
Right.
initiative roll, Dave.
Right, I just don't see it on my sheet because I don't have it on my sheet yet. But
I see like all my gear, but it doesn't say the damage.
It'll well, it depends on if you're holding
Oh,
it in two
no.
hands or one.
Oh no, sorry, never mind.
It's a quarter staff, so
Um,
roll for you to hit. Roll for you to hit.
Dave, you said you're using Aurora.
oh, it's +3 versus AC.
Is it just your dex for
But
that
it's
as
low.
well? For a quarterstaff?
It's your dex plus your
It's
proficiency bonus.
+3. It says.
+3, right? Roll your to hit then. He's not got high AC, so
It doesn't
right.
matter.
6 doesn't hit, unfortunately.
I can't actually get one roll in that's decent.
They
Right,
rolls,
but
mate.
Owen, please roll.
He rolls.
So you should. Aye. 15 does hit, so roll your damage.
This one is. Let me just double check.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Could be worse.
That's the pizza, the pasta. He takes 5 damage. So right, he jumps down. He takes the 2 damage, which I've already added on, and he takes his extra 5. So he's looking quite bad, but he's scampering away anyway because he's terrified. The horrifying visage you just seen.
Yeah, that's me.
So that's the 2 of them. The other 4 are going to attempt attacks. So the guy in front of Dust is going to attempt to hit Dust. The one in front of Aggro is going to attempt to aggro. The 2 that are surrounding Nomeo are both going to attack him. So I'll do Dust first. In fact, I'll roll them all together actually. But it'll go in order: the one attacking Dust, one attacking Aggro, and then the 2 attacking Ruin. Actually, I actually can't quite. Well, I'll still do it, but I'll manually subtract the 2 for the one attacking Aggro. Just saying, forgot about that. That means he's got a +1 to hit. What the fuck? Right. So the second guy,
Doesn't hit me.
no, the first guy rolled a 14. I assume that doesn't hit.
The 3 doesn't hit me.
If he doesn't hit, 19 and the 20, I assume hit right.
I love how you felt the need to clarify that, Adam.
Yeah, they do.
Right,
It's
so
a fucking shadow.
it's 3d6 plus.
So classed as undead, Adam.
Yes.
Ooh.
It's 3d6 plus 2 damage you take.
You'll be buffing my boy, John. You'll be buffing my boy. You do buff my boy.
Aye, it's 7th level, aye.
Oh yeah.
You take 15 damage.
Alright, 7th
I
level.
can
He may buff your boy, but he also buffs everyone else.
Sorry.
Fun fact, I can also take control of it if I want to.
That's fuck's sake. Anyway, that's it. That is the bandits' turn. That's all they're doing this turn. The only thing they landed on is round. And finally, it is Tarlin, the fucking pirate.
I'm not a fucking pirate.
This is going to be the current joke.
Oh, fucking
This is
hell.
going to be like the fact that Andy's character was gay.
Would you mean
That's gay.
joke?
Sorry.
I love that you as well. Oh,
You say gay people are a joke?
With like a couple of earrings and an iPad, and
Who's
I
tagged
lost to some alchemical experiment, and we're like pirate.
Conall, did you do an
Absolutely
anti-homophobia
yes.
course? Are you
Oh, I done.
anti-homophobic as well? You know, right, that's shit. Right, anyway, Jamie.
Yeah.
I am going
Good
to. hang on.
name.
So just to double check, because I've had some weird issues with the guys who weren't remember. Like, there's a guy there, 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 and there's a guy there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you
Right.
can't. I'll say like you can't really see this guy because he's below.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that I'm like synced up with you because I saw you guys clicking about earlier saying, oh, there's guys here.
No, that's correct. Like all the ones
Yeah.
you clicked on,
Okay.
that is right.
So I am going to. Let me just double check my spells.
Let me just double check my spells.
Double check my spells. I'm going to.
Oh, no way, that's senior face period 3. Fuck. Sorry.
You alright? Right, I'm going to
Oh.
cast Melf's Acid Arrow.
Right, can cast that. Cool.
It is a ranged spell.
Okay.
I'm going to cast it on. Let's say this guy here.
Disadvantage because he's within fuck your feet. No, I'm kidding. Is it just on him?
Yeah, it's a single target.
I
So
know that by fucking Baldur's Gate, like the game does, it's a bit different. I'm kind of like, right.
What, Melf's Acid Arrow?
Is it no like a bit of an AoE in that game or some shit?
I don't think it has Melf's Acid Arrow.
I thought
At
it
least
did.
not yet.
I thought it had Acid Arrow. I
It's
can't
got
remember.
the cantrip Acid Splash.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking about that. I can't remember.
Plus...
No, wait, I think it does have.
Actually, no, I tell a lie. It's not +8, it's +9, so they're 25 hit.
Well, yes. Yes, a 25.
Right, so he takes. Let me just read this trait, make sure I'm getting it right.
Wait, why the fuck? I put the.
Right, okay.
Oh, right, okay.
Sorry,
I put the value on the bird, but for some reason it's 23 health the bird has, doesn't it? It's 23 health the bird has, doesn't it?
Yeah, 23.
Alright, cool. Right.
Alright, we're. So right now, I do 4d4 damage, and at the end of his next turn, he takes 2d4.
I mean, I'll be honest. I don't think you'll be getting.
Fair enough.
In fact, I know for a fact he will only be getting a second. I'll be fucking dying right now.
Especially because I've got a trait that gives me a bonus 8 damage to my spells.
Fuck. Round's face then. Right, 18. Yeah, I guess multiple arrows impact him at different places in the body, and you just watch as this man just melts to some degree. Like, one pierces him in the shoulder and it cuts his arm off at the shoulder, basically. Another pierces him through the sternum and it just opens a hole. You can see his fucking heart beating.
I'd like to point out, because of the way this combat's gone, the turn orders went, I made that really shitty pun and then spent the whole combat just charging up this arrow waiting for it.
So is that your turn then? Yeah. Do you want to do
hold on. I'm not done yet.
that's what I was asking.
I thought Jamie should have got the first attack of this turn.
No surprise.
But the guy asked the question and Jamie just responded by firing a spell at him.
Nah, not sure.
I guess the race racing for the last campaign's gone.
It's no longer I'll allow it.
You told me yourself, oh, I want you to be the dick. Fucking increase the difficulty.
Yeah, to be fair, I did.
I'm going to complain about it.
Just came in guns blazing.
God's going to complain either way.
I know.
Fuck you, you asked for this.
Right,
Yeah, you really
point
expect me to
is,
sit here and be happy?
would anyone like to have their weapon become magical for a while?
I don't really care.
It's considering I've lost my fucking magical weapon. Although I do have a spell where I can do that myself.
What do you mean you lost it? Never had one.
Alright, okay, in that case, I lay one card face down and end my turn.
Okay. Fair enough.
Which different character I'm playing. I'm using a great sword this time.
Oh wow!
He's got the sharp bonk as opposed to the bonk bonk.
Yeah,
he's still growing like a foot every time.
Back to Adam's turn. So Adam, you're up.
Cool.
Still a Goliath. Still an undead Goliath.
So I'm going to cast Grim Scythe on myself. Basically, just turns my quarterstaff into a scythe because I'm an edgelord.
Fuck you, Dave.
And then I'm going to cast Death's Grasp on the big boss man.
Okay.
Which, so hand spread around the 10-foot square. So that'll get that we did as well. 10-foot square starting to the point within range. For the duration, these hands turn the ground in the area into difficult terrain. Creatures ending in turn. Area must succeed in a dexterity saving throw. Artifact. I'm not going to cast that actually. What am I going to cast? Give me a second.
I cast Fireball centered on self. Take out everybody, including
No,
Terina.
I'm going to cast Rot on him.
Draw.
Rot.
Rot. Alright, okay.
For a brief moment there, I thought you were gonna go full weeb, like put your katana back in its sheath and do a draw attack on him.
I'm gonna turn you into a masterpiece. And then
I'd like
Eight.
that.
no, a 12 does not hit.
God
I would-
damn.
I would-
That's
I would-
fucking
it would hit the
useless.
other guys.
I'm a +8.
A
It would
12.
hit the other guys. It would hit the other guys, but his AC is quite a bit higher. No, unfortunately not.
Man, imagine having a +8 and not hitting.
I know.
I
Uh,
have,
Look
a
at me,
plu-
who
I have a
gets a
plus.
plus.
I have a +7. I rolled 4 times, only 1 hit.
Just have a +9, guys.
Hey, can I hit a 12-year-old?
I missed my +12.
Oh.
Actually, I think I could get a +10 if
I
I
thought
applied
you-
my magic weapon spell.
I thought Jamie was gonna go. Actually, I could hit a 12-year-old, and I'd be like, oh, all right. Is there anything else you can do with your turn now?
No.
Run
Yeah,
into a wall. Being
It
character.
is Terina's turn. She sees the fuckers. The fucker who's going to kill her is terrified. She's like, Balthazar, go fuck yourself. And then she takes a shot at him. But she
has a gun.
No, she's got a crossbow.
Oh, I was so excited there.
Oh, no. I have the power of gun. Right, she's going to take a shot at him, and then she's going to move, and she's not hiding, but she's going to crouch behind the desk, so she's no longer standing on top of it. So, +3 in it. Yeah.
And she's
By
a
the way,
bitch.
Jamie, do you want to know something edgy about my character?
She does not hit him.
Your character.
misses, so,
Uh-huh.
it is that turn is done. It is Andy. You.
Right, who's left
Wonder
alive?
what
Who's
Andy's got to do.
who's getting a
Hey,
crossbow?
says Mr. Divine Smite.
Is
Uh,
Andy,
I
is
did
Andy
something
before me?
different last turn.
Before I do
Hit
that, can I
somebody.
just check? There's not like a trapdoor or something under that bearskin rug.
We're
I
the
mean,
second floor,
what's
Andy.
that?
Yeah, there's a trapdoor goes to.
I mean, if you want, you can inspect it.
Like, check the second floor rug for a trap.
I'll say it's a free action.
Not even Taverns.
No. Do not reward the stupidity. Make it an action.
Right,
Don't
I'm
do
not
it.
doing it as an action.
It's a bonus action.
Perception check.
We'll
It's
go
not a
between.
perception check. yeah.
No, because
I-
my bonus action's my other attack. I'm not sacrificing that. There's a trapdoor on the second floor.
Andy, the trapdoor would
you know how
open
stupid
into the
that
bar
is.
below.
By the way, Jamie, so do you want
Yeah.
to know my wee bit of trivia?
Alright, fire off.
So one of my arms is basically I grafted a necrotic rune into it, and now dark strands of mist pour out of the pores of my arm, and I can use it as a melee weapon that does 1d8 of
One
necrotic
campaign.
damage.
One campaign, then and he's already bringing out his
That
other
is,
14-year-old.
to be fair, every path I take on that, I have some kind of undead arm. It just
It's almost like you picked the edgy class.
I did pick an edgy.
Right.
Also, what should I
Right.
use that in my attack response?
Going for the big
Something
bad again, please. Let's finish him off.
Yes.
Sometime today.
Oh yes, here we
Right,
go.
18 does 17. Well, it would have been an 18 anyway. 18. Yeah,
Go
five,
for
that's-
that
doesn't matter.
previous one because that'd be quicker.
Just in case, I would say roll your second attack as well. Just roll that 10, then roll the damage. What's up, you bit?
If you want.
Aye,
I'm doing well tonight.
So it'll be.
Oh, fucking hell,
so
Andy.
here's what you'll be rolling. So it's a D10 plus
Yep.
4d6 plus.
Yeah,
Is it 8? Your
four-
dex is 4 in it.
yeah.
Aye,
Yeah,
aye.
it's
It's 8, aye. So
I'm not
D10
getting
plus
sneak. I'm not getting
4d6.
sneak on both of those
So-
attacks. So
Oh no, it's not the second one. You don't get it on the second one. I was including the hand crossbow and the 4d6 because you've got already to get the 3d6 sneak attack
right,
damage.
aye.
Aye.
Someone,
But is it-
someone
is it not
changes name again.
2d6?
Sorry, what?
It's 2d. The hand crossbow's 2d6, right? And the heavy
No, it's
crossbow's
it's
3d6
one-
with sneak attack.
No, they're both 3d6 with a sneak attack.
Well, that would be 66.
No, you only get one sneak attack.
Right, so that would make it 5d6.
Wait, no, it's 3d6.
The
It's
sneak
not- it's
attack
not-
is.
he's-
You're not trying to add both.
No,
of them
no.
together?
You only get one
fucking
sneak attack. You only get one sneak attack. I was including
I
the
know that.
1d6 for the hand crossbow into the 3d6 just to make.
But it's not 1d6 for the hand
I
crossbow.
appreciate that, Andy.
It's 1d6 for the hand crossbow. It's a tiny wee
It
thing.
is, right, it is. But you told me to do 2d6 last time.
But no, I didn't.
That's
No, I
that's
said
pretty
that, but that was
stupid,
because it was a crit.
Oh,
Fuck off, man.
Sorry.
We're
So,
dealing with
right,
this
I
game
forgot
for
it was a
year.
crit. My
Oh,
bad.
man.
Right, okay, roll.
I
So
thought,
it's
right, there we go.
D10 plus 4D6.
What?
Oh, he's done it again.
Fuck's sake.
How does this keep
Right,
happening?
Andy, just hit
ban
the,
him.
hit
Get
the
him
up
out,
arrow,
ban him.
Andy. Just hit the up arrow.
Oh
and
my
shoot.
god! Come
Never
on,
mind.
for fuck's just
Oh
put
my god.
slash R,
Oh.
slash R or slash roll. Fucking
Andy,
no R
did you ever
slash.
play Minecraft? Did you
27.
ever do
Oh my
commands in it when you were like 11? How
I
have you
never played
forgotten?
Minecraft.
No, that'll
Right.
do
You're
why
a
then.
coder. You're a coder too. You can slashes come first.
Because it's Reddit is
You-
awful.
He's a redditor before he's a
He's waiting
coder.
for subreddits. He's going to
And a bit of
subreddits.
a different
We should make a
camp.
subreddit
I might make it,
called
yeah.
r/d10 plus 4d6 plus 8, and it's just screenshots of Andy's fumbles.
and a bit of difference for last campaign. Remember the amount of times that I said he barely survives? Oh, in this case, it's exact opposite. You barely fucking killed him. Barely.
barely
Had
dies.
25 hit points left, so aye, he's dead. But however you want to kill him, I guess you pop 2 shots off, and I guess you
right,
could.
it pushes it, he falls over so hard through the floor that he creates a hole from the second floor.
Barely died.
And they decide to keep it.
I just like
I
shoved the
would
rug
say
over
I
him.
would say it'd be fine for you to like shoot him, and then he maybe falls off the edge of the stairwell and falls
No,
over the
right, he's a
stairs.
big guy, look, right, and he hits the floor with such
No,
force.
he's a big guy for you.
Give the man his trap.
The floor with such force that it creates a hole in the second floor.
Yes, that's-
It creates a trapdoor, and then I just slide the rug over it.
And I take note of your Bane posting, and I elect to ignore it.
I don't seem to appreciate that, so I'll take it.
I liked it.
Okay. So aye, guy's dead. I guess his foot fucking goes through, and then his other foot goes through, and he's kind of stuck, but he's dead anyway. I'll say like it doesn't create a hole, but if you were to pull him out, I guess there's fucking.
That's
rope.
no fun. Come on, you don't half-arse it. I like give it a bone.
Right, fine, okay. There's a fucking hole in the ground. He falls
Do
through.
you,
it.
know, do you
It
know how hard somebody would need to fall to
Aye,
get
I
through
know.
fucking wood?
It takes
I
a
mean,
lot.
they-
of
I
effort
mean,
and
all those
blood
are
to
like
build.
fucking
Also, I
increased
feel I should point out the Song Tavern is like the nice tavern in Baldur's Gate, so it's not got like cheap rotten
It's
floors
just
either.
it's not up to code, right? Like, it's been like ale has been spilt on these floorboards for like
How
decades,
acidic
and it's
is
just
the
fine
ale?
what they gave in. Huh?
How acidic's the ale to burn through hardwood flooring?
No. Fucking
just
God knows
softened
what's
it.
into your inside.
Right, regardless of this bullshit. Okay, that's turn done. Conall, you're up. I'll delete him too.
It's
Okay.
Conall panicking now he actually has to play the game again.
So I've been doing uni work. I have a to-do list that I've not done.
Why are you making to-do list?
Why
I'm a
does he get
teacher.
an excuse for uni? I've
Because
slept
he
about
can do his
I've
roles
slept about 6 hours in the last 48.
You mean r/6 hours?
Oh, so did you
Wait,
do that thing
actually,
again where you
fuck.
left it till the last minute?
No, it's just
Guys, see if we ever decide to create a Reddit, right? And I know we wouldn't, but let's say we did, and it was specifically a Reddit just to chronicle this. It would be called r/d10 plus 4d6 plus.
I don't made that joke.
Oh, we
5
should
minutes
make
ago.
up-
It
Yeah.
was funny then.
Yeah.
I said that all
Yeah.
would be posted.
Every single post, it's not an image. It's that image of Andy looking at his screen with the image on.
I feel like we should do
Um,
a podcast as well. Just
As
So-
once again, as I said, if we made a podcast, we'd all lose our jobs.
100% now.
Listen, where are all
It's
these?
hard to get sacked for my job, to be honest.
I see, to be fair, I would lose my job if they looked at mine and Ben's Teams chat.
Fuck's sake.
I guarantee you, your bosses can read the team's chat.
Don't care.
I guarantee they
Nah,
do.
not-
it.
not-
Don't care,
not-
it's smile.
Mason,
Not private ones.
yeah,
They
so-
can't,
sorry.
they need justification to look at them anyway. Can I just
Sorry,
look at them?
you kind of cut out again there.
where are these guys facing? Like, is
Uh,
there any facing my direction?
Uh, The guy to the furthest right, basically is facing in your direction because he's looking at Nomio. The other guy, the guy at top, is looking directly at Nomio, so he wouldn't be looking at you. But the guy
Okay.
to the right is.
And what about this guy here?
He's looking in the direction of Dust.
Is this Dust or is this Dust?
No,
Dust.
that's Dust. Aye. So
That's
he's looking at
okay.
Dust. So the only one that's would be looking in your direction is the guy furthest right.
Now, I'm going to take a slight spin on the vicious mockery, and just be a cocky bastard. Just wink at him and go, "What are you looking at? You wish you were me."
How vicious.
Do you want to just borrow my insult from earlier?
There's nothing more vicious than telling somebody they hate their life.
He rolled a 6, so that did actually hurt him.
Nah, the
Roll
highest
your
damage
damage.
vicious mockery is just looking someone in the eyes and going, "I'm sorry, mate."
Roll your damage. We got,
5.
that
It's just
actually,
looking at somebody and wincing.
Just you wish you were me.
he stares directly at you and he goes stock still. And the words hit him so deeply, you would swear that a fire erupted behind his eyes, and then an actual fire does erupt behind his eyes, and he's screaming as he's running about, and he just collapses in front of the stairwell, dude.
Man, fucking bard magic's so bullshit.
Well, there you go, man. Well, there you go.
So, you've just insulted him with that bun.
Oh,
Did you see the
now
honest
let's go
trailers
burn
made-
today.
They made an honest trailer about D&D Beyond.
Oh, did they? I never saw it.
Aye.
Make
It's
you
the
that
weirdest,
watch.
it's the weirdest thing I've ever fucking seen in my life.
I'll probably give
Yeah.
that a watch. I haven't watched Honest Trailers in fucking years.
Oh, me neither.
Nah, but it's definitely like a paid promotion thing, but it
Aye.
was
Oh,
so
aye.
weird.
So
they are getting quite big now. Aye, sorry, what you doing?
I walk up to this other guy and just put my hand on his shoulder, go, "I'm sorry, mate," and then attack him with my rapier.
Right, okay.
It's not even a vicious mockery. You're just gonna stab the fuck.
Really, honest trailers are massive. See, especially the voice guy. See the
Oh no,
voice
sorry.
guy.
I was meaning D&D Beyond, but I was meaning
Oh.
they're getting much
Aye.
bigger now.
I honestly
See
feel
the
big.
epic voice guy
15
though.
does-
He
15
does
that.
ads for like the Super Bowl and stuff. So he
I
does.
know
See,
he's
if
like
you go to America, you hear his voice everywhere.
A 10.
he is also very dead. So I guess you just whisper sweet nothings into his ear and then just stab the rapier in his fucking heart like Rob. Just slide it in.
There's something beautiful about a man calling
Wait,
upon
what's he
unknown
sliding
magics.
He's
Flaming fist.
rapier. He's sliding his flaming fist into his derriere.
Wow.
Mason, how weak was he?
No, the pair of them were both on 3 hit points.
Oh, wait.
Can I have you
Oh,
invite
no,
to
wait,
do
no, it's
something
fine.
killer?
So
He was like,
I was about to go see if I could like pat him in the arse and he could just keel over.
pat him
But
in the arse. Pat him in the arse. He shits himself, and then
Conall,
you shit in his pants.
imagine
Again,
imagine
Well,
being
let's
so
hope he does
repulsive.
zero damage with
if
bludgeoning.
you, imagine being so repulsive that when you tap someone in the arse, they just died.
Right, so they're dead. So there's there's 3 left. One of them you can't currently quite see, but the other 2, the one's in the stairwell.
Can someone send me the template of Andy looking at his screens? I want to make a meme.
It's pinned somewhere.
It's
turn
it's fuck. 2 seconds. It would be the bandits captain's turn, but he's dead. It is Roski B.
Let's go.
So wait, sorry, 2 seconds.
Let's go, Roski, let's go.
Right, no, they're still within 30 feet, so they wouldn't be rolling a save. So they're still attempting to run. In fact, wait, maybe actually 2 seconds. The guy in the bottom of the staircase
Cheers.
might be rolling a. So that'd be 20. He's 10 feet below. That would be 40. Aye, fuck it. Right, so one of them rolls a wisdom check to see if he wakes up.
Why is he rolling a wisdom check right now?
Well, oh no, wait, it's his turn fucking
It's
easy.
the end of his turn.
Aye, it's his turn. Aye, sorry. Aye, so Rowan, you're up.
See, ice knife, right?
You would you probably know that this guy, the guy in the stairwell, is here. You can't see him right now, but if you're to peek or you will notice him. But the other guy you can clearly see.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that doing that?
I'm gonna fuck it. I'm gonna turn into a wolf and then attack this guy.
I'm pretty sure it's an action to turn into a wolf though.
You're not a true furry yet.
I'll get there one day.
Wait, I was never a true furry? No, never was. Wait, Round was always a furry?
Do I want that? Yeah. I'll do that.
Adam, what the fuck, man?
What one?
The CIA one.
Yeah, man. Fuck, I've missed so many memes. Holy shit, man, there's so many fucking memes.
Did you see my Yu-Gi-Oh
Alright,
card
I'm
one?
done,
I
man.
put a lot of effort into that.
I can't do anything else, can I?
What, have you turned into a wolf?
I've moved and I've turned into a wolf. That's it, isn't it?
Pretty much, aye. Wolf doesn't get bonus action attacks, unfortunately.
I'll just do that.
Okay,
He's probably gonna
right.
die, but like, you know.
Well, that is John up next, so I'm assuming
Exactly.
John's gonna fucking destroy him.
How else is this guy?
He's really like the two guys that were relatively healthy. You've scared away. This guy's like on death's door.
Okay. Fucking. That's like a hat.
11. No, you don't. You nearly hit him. The AC is 12, so you just barely.
I'll hit him again.
Didn't know there was 12 Animal Crossings.
19. Well, definitely hits.
Very funny.
Well, assuming that the other two had 3 health, I'm assuming this guy's got 3 health.
Yeah, no, he's
So
like
I'm
all the
just
guys
gonna-
in that line had 3 health. They took the same amount of damage.
Oh. 2. Fuck's sake. 2d6. I think he dies.
Yes, he definitely fucking does. So he's finished as well. Guess you just chop him to pieces.
No, I grab him and wither him to dust.
Oh, okay then. Fair enough. Dave, it's your turn.
Right, am I gonna get the disadvantage on a range spell if I go above him at the stairs and shoot a spell down?
No, because it'll be 10 feet.
Oh my
Like,
god,
it's going to
fucking first combat, we already didn't trigger that much.
No. It's a 10 feet. It's a 10 feet drop if you were to go down. So no, you'd have it'd be a normal like chance to happen basically.
Mason, I'm getting flashbacks to that cave.
I know. Don't worry. I had to fucking date as well because I was trying to day trigonometry for his fucking running away bullshit. Right, so you can attempt a ranged attack on him. This guy he's hot, but he's still relatively healthy.
He's also
Alright,
running away. Do we need to hunt him down?
And in that case, I'm gonna use command.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna shout halt.
Right, it's a
Stop
wisdom
right
save.
there. You have violated the law.
This is going to be really
Yeah,
interesting.
it needs to save a wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
If he fails this is a really weird spot because he's been commanded to halt, so he has to stop. But because of frightened, he needs to run away. So he will stop, but he's going to be even more fucking terrified. He rolls a 15. Does that
I
succeed?
think he takes psychic damage for that.
No.
Odin.
Where do I see how much it needs?
Dave just found a bug in a pen and paper game.
Create a fucking paradox.
That'd be funny if you did that. Like, it'd be funny if you said the rules if you did that. The
If
character
you've
just
got
exploded.
a 16 or higher, then he fails. But if you've got a 15 or lower, then he succeeds.
Where would I see my 16?
It should tell you. Well, I don't know on Aurora, but on
It doesn't
tells
say
you,
it.
it tells you
Doesn't say it
below.
or-
See if you scroll down to where your spells are. It'll
Aye,
tell you
it
what your
tends to
saving
say
throw is.
spell list.
Oh, save DC.
Yeah, it's that.
Oh, okay. What did he get? 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, my save DC is 15. So I don't know if that means he succeeds.
No, he succeeds it, unfortunately. She's like, I'm not fucking stopping, and he's going to attempt to keep running, but first it's aggro. Well, actually, can you do anything else? Is there anything else you want to do?
That's just my one action.
No, fair
Can
enough.
vault the staircase, chase after him.
I mean, you could land. You could land on top of him. You'd be taking like it was 60. You'd be taking D6, but
Would you not take a D6 to?
You try and jump on top of it.
how it would actually work? Like nobody actually used this, but falling. If you specifically attempt to attack somebody with falling damage, in this case, I guess you just jump on top of them. If you were to succeed on an athletics check, you would take half damage, and they would take the rest of the damage.
How does that work on odd numbers?
Still be like, well, no. When I say half, it will be rounded down. So if you roll a 3, you'd both take 1.
Ah, fuck it. I'll jump. I'll jump the banister and try and jump on him.
Fair enough. Roll. Well, actually,
Time for the grappling rules.
nah. Roll for an athletics check.
Okay, I think it's just D20 for me.
Usually it'd be a normal attack, but since you've kind of already used the attack, I'll just say it's
You
athletics.
just, I love the image of that. Is because he's run out of actions. He uses his action to get over the banister, and it just freezes in midair.
No,
and
you know what this
flags
is
on.
reminding me? Have you seen that video of the guy who's on the top of the staircase, but the guy's filming it like further in the room, but the staircase is further to the left, or up and to the left. But he dives for the fucking stair banister onto a table in the middle of the room and just decks right through it. That's who's kind of reminding me. I'll need to find that video if you know.
I've just shouted halt. And he's like, I'm no stopping for anything. So I just lobbed
right,
myself the banister on top of him.
Have you ever seen?
Succeed? So I'll roll a d6 to see.
Have you seen that video of a deer run along and it jumps over the edge of a bridge, but it's like 30 stories up and it just gracefully falls over without moving midair?
Right, you both take 1 damage, so he's slightly more hurt than he was previous.
Surely that would slow him down as well.
Well, I mean, you do kind of have him. I'll roll an athletics check on his part to see if he's kind of knocked prone by it.
Wait, what are you, Dave? Again, you're an elf.
2 seconds.
Tiefling.
Tiefling.
Yeah.
He rolled an at 20. He's definitely not prone. So he kind of bonk him on the head, and he's like, "Fuck!" And he just.
This guy's a machine.
Does Dave not get a bonus damage for his horns going head first down into it?
No. If he's a Minotaur, I'd maybe allow the charge, but not in the case of Tina Tiefling, right? So that's Dave's turn. Aggro.
Cool. Aggro's going to hide again. Is that an action for him?
That's ironic that aggro.
Yeah,
hides
like
as well as aggro.
once again,
Yeah.
doesn't need to try and find somewhere to hide because the other two can't actually see him. So still roll for your stealth. Roll again, but yeah.
Okay.
Can't believe we've got another fucking rogue in the party and it's not even human. Well, it's not even remotely like a normal. Yeah, 9. They definitely will be able to see that.
Cool.
Have they seen it? He is technically hidden, but when he pops up, yeah, they'll definitely know he's there.
Cool.
Fucking holds his wing over
Aggro's
his
just going to run at that dude then, and as he or a fly to that dude.
I run it. It's like he's a fucking
hops
ostrich. It's just imagine a fucking big ostrich just running.
And as he basically jumps sort of like onto the stairs to attack, like he's going to run at him and attack him.
He's going to launch himself at him as well.
As he launches himself, he turns from a crow into like a tiger thing, like a panther.
Oh shit!
Doesn't make a difference. He's attacker in.
Yeah, I'll say this. Enkinus and Aggro can both see the other guy that's the set of steps down as well. So this guy who is actually fully healthy has just witnessed you fucking jump behind him basically, and the Perries are attacking his body behind. He's like, "Fuck, I need to get out of here." Aye, so roll for your attack.
I didn't sign up for this shit.
Yeah, he's like, yep, 24 readers.
Welcome back, John.
Thank you.
I missed you.
I miss
that's
you.
nice.
I want you to come back.
That's nice.
Around me.
Right.
What?
So, the target also must take. Oh wait, no. So 2d6. See the weapon attack. Is it just I just do a 2d6 as my damage? I don't have any plus to it because it just says plus 40 hit. Doesn't say plus 40 damage.
Does it have a strength
Oh, it's
value?
almost bedtime.
No, well, it's Dex attack. He's a +2 to his Dex.
If he's got +2 to his dex, then +2 would be added onto the 2d6.
He's got how many decks?
Well, he's got 15 Dex.
Too many decks on the
God damn
dance
it.
floor.
Gotta clean all those
Too
decks.
many decks.
Too many decks. Too many
11,
decks.
Guy
He's-
also
Dex.
needs to succeed in a wisdom saving throw or it becomes frightened.
He's already frightened.
I'm sorry. Is this thing get frightened in all of his attacks? That is busted.
Nat
as fuck.
20. He's not frightened of you. He's still terrified of John.
Yes.
So he's barely alive. He's really fucking badly hurt at this point. But yes.
This guy is an absolute machine, by the way.
I do
Every time we
appreciate.
recruit him.
Is it aggro? Is it aggro's turn? Sorry, is that aggro's turn? Sorry.
Adam.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Okay.
So I just used it with something called Cipher of Courage, so it's not every hit, Jamie. I just fucked up a little bit and accidentally did the wrong thing, but hey ho, I've used it now.
Right. So the guy at the bottom set of stairs that aggro and Enkinus sees runs and is screaming fucking bloody murder at. It's like, fuck! This is so much worse than we thought. Guys, get him! And there's actually 2 guys guarding the door. 2 seconds. I'm going to reveal them. So they're on the left layer. This guy, the guy that you've been attacking, is going to disengage and continue running. So he'll go. Settings there.
Do you know what would be really useful
5,
right now?
10, 15,
A trapdoor.
20, 25, 30. He's run 10, so 5, 20, 25, 30. Pair of them are going to do wisdom saves to see if they beat. No, they don't. They definitely don't. I'll say it's in the case of the second guy, although I don't think he's going to live for very much longer anyway. Uncanny day. One, his next turn, he would need to wait to the turn after, but I highly doubt it's getting to that point. The other two are going to wait here, and they are going to hold their actions.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mason, what do the windows look like in this floor?
I'll tell you this: you don't actually see any windows on this floor because everything you see is doors.
Fine, I'll
Well,
roll a
yes, assume it has
perception
windows.
to see
all
the
doors.
windows.
There's no.
He just said there's no windows.
Aye, there's no. Like it's all door. I don't know if you can actually see the doors. So I'll kind of.
He said we couldn't see windows.
Sorry, that's door. That's
Shut
door.
the fuck up.
Door. Yeah, like surrounded by doors. So it's
Right.
fucking many doors.
Question is there any rolls?
So can
Trap-
No,
I
no rolls, mate. No rolls.
can I call upon my knowledge of the Elf Song Tavern to see if there's potentially a route outside and then into the front entrance?
Sad.
You can roll for it. Aye, you can roll for it.
You know,
What would it be to check my own memory?
Well, I'd say I guess it's a history check. It wouldn't be a particularly hard history check, but I'd say it's a history check.
Fuck me, man. Ah, what am I listening to?
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess it is like it's. Nah, but no, it's not. That's not even a roll. I'd say like you've taken you've slept in a few of these rooms beforehand. On the second floor there is windows. You can't see any currently, but each of the you would know this for definite. Each of the outside rooms, which is basically every room with a door. Not all of them are bedrooms. Some of them are just lounge areas,
Yeah.
but each of them do have windows that can be opened. So
Right.
yeah, if you were to go through any of the doors, you will come into a room that has a window, and you could, you could leave through it.
Can I pick Ground up and throw her out a window?
Well, I mean, you can't see any windows yet, and the doors are all closed right now. So...
I should point out that the reason I'm asking this is because my potion, basically every long rest I can create an experimental elixir. It's got 1 of 6 effects, and the one I rolled this time was I get a flying speed of 10 feet for an hour.
Fuck. Okay, right. Anyway, yes, you're surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 doors. Take your pick.
Is it my turn?
Yes, yeah, that's actually
Alright.
your turn. That's why I assumed you were saying all this shit. I thought you knew it was your turn. I'm like, aye.
No.
Bandits are done. They're holding their action. Or 2 they can hold their action.
3, 4, I'm gonna move over here and then through the door.
2 seconds, I'll reveal the area. Fuck's sake, that's so annoying.
Pardon.
Pardon.
And talking's a free action, right?
Fucking wish it wasn't, but aye.
No, when Jamie breaks at the top was a free action.
He's regretting this. So I look.
Oh
over
wait,
the
actually, sorry, apologies. The room is unoccupied, but the door is actually locked. So you can attempt to lockpick it if you want.
That'd be an action though, wouldn't it?
It would actually require thieves' tools as well, unless you have them.
I think I might have thieves' tools, but I don't know if we've got proficiency in them.
Proficiency doesn't matter. As long as you've got thieves' tools, you can attempt it. It's just you don't get to add your proficiency on it, it would only be your dex.
Do I have thieves' tools? Let me check my inventory. I do not know, so I can't. Well then,
I'd say
I'll
like
pl-
consider the
it, but-
direction you could probably get to that one and attempt that.
Oh, you're a nice boy. Is
That'd
that
be- that'd be
locked?
nice,
He's going to tell me this is locked as well.
Yes.
Oh,
No,
for
I'm
fuck's
kidding. No, it's open. It's a kind of lounge area. It's basically a room for the guests, but it's specifically for a lounge area basically. Well, in fact, that's a lie. It's a fucking dining room. 2 seconds. I will reveal the area.
All right.
Abigail.
So,
There we go.
put me. What was I here? So I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I'm getting there. 6.
You can dash to.
I could dash, but it's an action to do my elixir,
Oh, alright, okay.
which
So
is fair because of this. There's some effects it gets that would be a bit much as a bonus
Yeah.
action.
I think I kind of know some of the effects because I remember some dumb bullshit happening.
So I'm going to drink my potion to gain a flying speed of 10 feet
right,
for
and
an hour.
fair
And
enough.
then I call to the room to Adam and I say, have your bird come with me to flank him.
I call out to the room, open the windows. They do not open.
Can I suggest the window when it's my turn, Mason?
Are you
So just the floor, make it a trapdoor.
just tickle the hinges, slap a bit of WD-40 on it, and it stands at attention, just cracks right on.
Open his
Oh,
pants.
please never use the word cracks to refer to a wooden object again.
Aye, so are you moving the 10 feet as well? Because you did knew how.
Wait, I get an extra 10 feet.
Well, you said you get 10 feet of flying.
Yeah, but I thought flying speed also included your movement.
Well, it is technically included in your movement, but you've now got an extra 10 feet. Right.
Oh,
There's
well
the way movement actually works, which this rule I'm fucking ignoring, is that if you have 10 feet of flying, but you have 30 feet of normal, your 10 feet would be included in the 30. So if you use your 10 feet of flying, then you don't have 20 feet of normal movement left. But I think that's fucking stupid. So you're getting an extra 10 feet of flying on top of that. And I recognise that people, because Adam had 30 feet of flying with his previous character, and I didn't. You know, they technically get 60 because it's a temporary thing, and I don't think you should be punished for it. I think it's stupid.
Right, in that case, I'm gonna fly over here and try and get out the window.
Yeah, I say it's
However you
not
fly.
actually crack the window open because it's open to some degree, but it's like kind of just opening a door.
A slippery wee glide,
So
dark elf.
you're outside. I'll say as much as you're still up in the air, I'll just show you you're here. I'll just put you on the left hand side of the map. So you're still up 10 feet.
Am I above? I am still above that window, so they can't see me.
In fact, no, actually. In fact, it's 15 feet in the air, but it doesn't really matter. Aye. It's 15 feet. They wouldn't be able to see you. They don't know you're there. You're still above the window. And even then, one of them might be able to see you. If you were to come down in front of that window, he could maybe see you, but fact, this guy actually wouldn't be here anymore. He's left the building.
He's gone.
The barmaid's like fucking cowering behind the.
It's poor motherfucker. First off, a random tiefling comes down, sits next to him, doesn't say a word, stares into the fire until he gets uncomfortable, leaves, and then the fucking guys come in and raid the tavern. Man just wants a pint.
Is that your turn then? Yeah.
Yeah, that's my turn.
I'm fucking hungover just now.
Right. So it goes back
Also
to
you.
back to top of initiative. It goes to Adem. Adem.
Hungover, but I still look sexy.
Oh, no.
What we're gonna do? So I'm going to promptly. Where did Jamie? Did he jump out the window? Sorry, I wasn't.
I
listening.
flew out the window.
Yeah, he flew out the window. So sorry, 2 seconds. I need to go. This window is open.
Cool.
You would be able to see into the room for the angle you're standing at, so you would see the cracked open window and the open door. Yeah.
Mhm. Cool. Well, I don't have anyone flying down this. So I'm gonna run over here and hop it down.
Okay. You will take a d6 of damage.
Really?
Yeah. I said before, like it's a 10 feet drop, and they did take damage for dropping. You did say it, so I'm fucking rolling it. You take 6 damage.
Is he gonna damage me?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Or am I like below here? Should I be like?
No, I'd say like you are on the same level, but that was an attack before. I'm gonna say he's not attacking you. So, well, if you want to attack Dave, you could, so that you take half damage instead of full.
Wow.
You could
Act as a cushion. I'm technically like there.
Okay, I'm here now.
Basically, I mean, really, and Canis is on that spot, and you're still here because that's the step above, basically.
Right. Okay.
If you get me.
Yeah.
It's like 3 sets of steps, kind of thing, like this stairs way
God
above.
damn it, Dave.
No, 4 of these come
Oh,
from.
yeah, I see, I see, I see,
No.
I see.
2 of them are still running. 2 of them, and Canis will be able to see this. 2 of them are hiding. Well, they're not hiding. They're behind a table, wielding crossbows.
Okay.
And I guess if they see you, they're going to use their held action and take 2 shots at George. To be fair, they don't have much of a chance to hit anyway, so 2d20 plus 3. 18, assuming 18 hits, but I know a 5 definitely doesn't.
Wait, why are they hitting me?
Because they saw you. They were holding their actions for a crossbow.
Oh, right. Yeah, 20 does hit. Well,
18.
So 18 hits me, yeah.
Right, so 2 seconds. It's 1d8. Oh. It's 1d8 plus 1. You take 6 damage.
Cool.
So you've just taken 12 damage this turn. Oh my god. Right. No, what do you want to do?
That's a good question. What do I want to do?
I mean, that's definitely isn't a hard encounter by any means, because you've not exactly had a tough time, but some of you have actually taken some damage, so you know, as well as.
Not me, the flying sky pirate.
Oh yeah, I see you're buying into the whole pirate thing.
No, I'm not a pirate.
Does pirate specifically refer to water?
No.
I would assume more like
Why
music.
Why are you a sky pirate then? Why
because I'm flying.
Aye, but like
you wouldn't steal a potion.
No, wait, no, it does.
You wouldn't steal a pint.
You wouldn't download a code.
No.
Pirate is actually specific.
Okay,
but you can be a pirate of different things.
But you can be a space pirate, so like...
No, pirate noun is a pirate who attacks and robs ships at sea. Pirate verb is like to steal shit.
Ah, see.
Nathan.
So Andy engages in piracy while I am a pirate.
Right.
It's like Sky Pirate. I was just wondering if Sky Pirate was needed, like the Sky Pirate.
Sorry, Jamie, did you say you are a pirate?
No, I'm not a pirate.
I'd play that back. What's the wee woman in the court with the wee machine? Was it?
Oh, fuck, the...
Stenographer.
Spastic.
Did you call me?
Right, Adam.
Right. So I'm going to cast the Grimlord's Shadowgrasp, which
Oh my
basically means that I
fucking
can
god,
use-
that's
Spells are edgy as fuck.
Edgy, man.
Oh my god.
Basically, basically what
Grimlord
it means
Shadowgrasp.
is that I can
Almost
do
my turn.
melee attacks from my range. So my
Okay.
melee attacks go through this thing. So I'll summon it
Right,
here.
so what's the range exactly? Oh right, so,
So
you can
I
put it
summon
at
it,
range.
and then any attacks I make within 5 feet of that thing, I can hit.
Okay.
But to do it, instead
Holy
of my
shit.
normal attack, they do a 1d12 necrotic damage instead of like what my actual hit damage would be.
Right, Dave,
So,
why have you sent me
Because
this?
of my current scythe,
Just the expansion?
because I'm in scythe mode, I can use
Or more?
my intelligence for my attack as opposed to my dex.
Okay.
I'm sorry, did you say you're in scythe mode?
Yeah, he said that.
For fuck's sake. It's so edgy. It's...
You know I did that. I turned my two-hander into a scythe.
It's so fucking funny.
Right,
I love it.
so what one are you attacking? Sorry.
I'll attack that one.
Right. It does happen. It does happen.
Cool. So that's a D12 with necrotic damage.
He's the one that's more wounded, by the way. He's the one that's kind of on his last legs. The other guy is actually untouched.
If he also needs to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I mean, he's probably going to fail. He's probably going to die anyway. But even if he,
There wasn't a lot of
oh, he
damage
actually
on.
doesn't. Oh,
There you
he's
go.
on 1 hit point. And he rolled an at one. Okay, so is he frightened by any chance? Which you already was. So it didn't make a fucking. What's the wisdom save though?
The wisdom save. I didn't actually check that.
No, a wisdom save. What's it do? Oh, I don't know.
I would be frightened to say that.
Oh, he's frightened. Right, so he's even more frightened. He's frightened of you now. He's not frightened
I'm
of
gonna
John.
guess the running theme of Adam's
mean he's no
character is that he
frightened of me?
scares things.
Because he's more terrified of the guy that's just fucking hit him with something because he's been frightened by him.
Should you know feared for his Beth?
No,
Because
because
it
it,
doesn't supersede the other, does it?
I kind of does. You can't stack fear.
Why?
It doesn't matter. Doesn't make a fucking difference.
I'm scarier. I'm scarier.
He's still
It
frightened. It
doesn't
doesn't
make
make a
sense.
difference.
If there's two guys, one holding a knife and the other holding a machete, you're still going to be feared for the guy with the knife.
But I'd be more terrified of the guy with the machete because I can fucking see him. If the guy with the knife is upstairs, then I know he's upstairs and he's no fucking near me right now. So
right, whatever.
exactly, it doesn't matter. He's frightened. He's still fucking frightened. Right, is that your turn? Jesus Christ.
Adam.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Okay. It is Terina's turn, but she just says, "Right, it seems like you've got this all handled, so I'm just going to sit here and collect my fucking winnings. If you need to speak to me, you can come back up, but I'm going to stay right here." So she holds her turn. She still keeps aiming at the stairs just in case they come back up.
Gets her clicking the button, Jamie.
Aye, she doesn't really do much. It is Andy's turn. It's you.
It's me.
It is me, Mario.
It's a little me. Who's no deed yet?
Everybody downstairs.
They're all downstairs.
I just jump out the window. That's what I did. That was fine.
No, I would like to jump down the trapdoor, please.
Wait, did he actually get the trapdoor?
Yeah, he caved.
I did
I would
that.
have flown down it if I knew.
I honestly kind of forgot that I gave him it, to be honest. I wanted to ignore it, but he doesn't actually have it.
So just for
Watch
like
him just get
extra
riddled
point,
with arrows before he hits
like
the floor.
as I'm jumping down, I'll take my 2 shots at like this guy and this guy, respectively.
It's a shame that you didn't
Right,
stay with Thief because you would have had half fallen damage.
I have half fallen damage anyway because I uncanny dodged the ground.
that would work. Right, by the way, I should know, we were doing your uncanny dodge very, very long.
I completely
This is
forgot
your
about
reaction.
that.
You only get it once per turn, so you can use it right now, and you will get half damage, but, you know.
Uncanny dodge the ground.
I uncanny dodge the
shit.
ground. I guess that's just you rolling into a fucking crouch and doing some parkour bullshit. You take 2 damage. You take 2 damage for the fall.
You need to move your
I
character.
could break roll.
So I guess it would be there, and that would be roughly equivalent to. You'd
Where they
actually
are,
be
yeah.
falling right on top of this guy, by the way. You'd be
Can
falling
I
right
do
on top
damage
of
to
him.
him as I land on him?
Fucking Andy's just gravity.
Can't you
is
land on a
greatest
guy to cushion yourself and uncanny dodge the ground to
No,
avoid
no,
gravity?
no.
I think I'm gonna make it my character's mission to get Andy a permanent
He's gonna
enchantment of flight.
kind of jump out the road, so he misses you, but you can take the
Right.
pot shots at the other two as you're coming down. You don't get
Well, I just roll 2d20 plus 7 then, and then we can have...
well. It would actually be 3d20 because you said you're attacking this guy, aren't you?
yes, how?
Aye, and you're within 5 feet of him, and you're shooting him.
This is to hit.
In fact, no, you're still falling. I'd say if you're falling now, you would be, I guess, more than 5 feet away if you're falling. Fuck. Right, so aye, it's 2d20. You've not got disadvantage yet. But
Don't
keep in
worry,
mind, if you're
Andy.
attacking him again, you've got disadvantage.
I'll make up that.
Right, so doing 2d20 plus 7.
You didn't take, but he'd dive and do it after you.
That 20,
Right, it's
okay,
not
so...
massive when I hit them both.
Nah, he uncanny dodge you.
Aye, so you don't get a sneak attack in either of them, but you do a d10 plus 4, and then you do 2d6 plus 4 to the other guy. So the guy in front of you, I'm going to say, is the one that takes the d10, and the one further away is the one that takes the 2d6. Right, so he takes 7. Okay.
2d6 plus 4, did you say?
2d6, sorry. Because you crit on it.
I'll be honest. Part of the reason that I switched off of
That really
Taverns
fucked him up. Oh shit, okay.
was to avoid the temptation of using the strategy we figured out with Conall's hut.
Why is he just fucking standing there? He's just like Conall's hut, and he just stares at the camera. Right, is that your turn then, Andy?
That is, thank you.
You are now fucking surrounded by the enemy. Although, to be fair, I don't know if they're actually going to get a turn. Conall, is you.
Did you plan for what comes next, Andy?
Well, I've ended my turn already, actually. I could have run away there a bit, I think.
I mean, to be fair, if you did, they'd get the reactions off on you. Well, only one of them would, actually.
Right, just leave it, it's fine. I was just uncanny dodge. So
Right, so where am I? I'm
you don't have a reaction.
It's my next
You're
turn,
upstairs. 2 seconds, I'm getting
You get it back when it gets to your next turn.
Oh,
Happy
wait,
fight.
that's not what I wanted to do.
So where's the hole in the
Right,
floor?
see the blue circle here? That's a hole in the ground. So if you want to jump through it, you would be landing on
Okay.
top of Andy, but you can attempt it.
Wait,
So
wait,
let me
Wait, it's on
wait
a
a wee
table?
bit here.
Oh, don't. No, that's a rug. But tell me
Oh, yeah.
how the guy can die over here and the hole gets made out here.
Oh, I know, that's true. It's in here. Fuck.
Just magic, mate. Just the shockwaves.
I guess actually no. Sorry,
matter.
Andy, you'd actually be there then. I think that's so. It's there.
So that's where the hole comes
Yeah.
out.
That's what she
Right,
said.
so
So yeah, you'd actually be there. Sorry, I was getting mixed up before it was a rug.
right. So let's do some maths here.
I think it's that spot.
Oh, no. Oh, fucking here we go. Oh, he's got the glasses on.
So see if I like lay down on the ground.
No, I kick him.
I'm pretty sure we've been fighting for nearly 3 hours.
Yep.
So see if I lay down on the ground, like poke my head down the hole. Can I see all of these people?
You would be able to see them.
He used to come into my room and do that.
No, he's not going for comfort.
What I'll do is see this guy here.
Yes.
I'm going to tell him he's got a bald spot.
Right, okay, I guess it's vicious mockery, and I guess he's rolling wisdom. He succeeds.
What the fuck?
I guess he's too.
confident. He's here like.
It's more that he's too terrified, not having a hairline, because somebody might decapitate him. So he's not even focused on that. He's not even focused on the bald spot.
I can only use this mockery once, can't I? Or can I use that a second time?
Well,
cantrip.
Action economy, not cantrip versus spell.
It's no controversial spell. It's bonus action. I guess you could use it as an action. You could use it twice.
Yeah.
Are you seriously going to allow bonus actions to be used as actions?
Well, if you want to double up on them, you could.
Does that mean
actually,
I can use magic weapon twice in my weapon and get it +2?
No, that's not how magic weapon works. It's a concentration spell.
I know it's not how it works, but I was hoping you would know that.
Non-magic weapon.
I'm fucking adamant. I know how magic weapon works.
See if me and John were to cast magic weapon, would you give it a +2?
Yes. I think that'd be fine.
Hey,
In fact,
fucking Spirit Bomb Jones is great. So
I'm going to double check. I think it can actually stack as long as 2 people cast.
I can double up. Give him my +10
Well,
back.
actually, no. Until the spell ends, that weapon becomes a magic weapon with a +1 bonus.
yeah, like I fully
No.
know that the vanilla
No.
version of it says hey, you specifically need a non-magical weapon, but would you let it for the
Aye, but
memes?
What if you cast it at the
No,
same time?
I'd actually I'd allow it for a magic weapon, but I wouldn't allow you to stack it because it's going to supersede one or the other. Because it's like it makes it a +1, or if you cast at a higher level, it makes it a +2 or potentially a +3. So it doesn't really make sense that you could stack 2 +1s.
Supersedes a word that's been used a lot tonight.
I know, and I think I've only used it once or twice. But
Do you think
John will
the
like
use
big
of the word
word.
supersede will supersede the use of other words, such as
yeah,
Like
you tried to, like the fact that you tried to supersede the fact that me using narrow fucking constantly, and then you called me narrow Barkley to supersede that even further. And I'm about to supersede this fucking game and leave it if you don't shut the fuck up.
Hey, that would be succeed, actually.
Okay, I turn around and see this guy in the middle here.
Okay.
Ask him if he knows Joe.
Oh no! Is this going to be an all crit?
Joe fucking who?
No. Make him roll for it beforehand so he catches on.
Joe fucking Biden.
Roll the wisdom first.
Always funnier now if you say Joe Biden instead of Joe Mama.
He fails, aye.
Yeah, so he goes Joe who. That's I go Joe Mama, and he takes 4 damage.
Okay, he's
Fuck's sake.
Right.
The pain.
Right, okay, that is Conall's turn. It is Rowan, you.
I don't even know how to like top that, to be honest.
Ask nicely.
You could become
4 damage from Joe Mama.
You could become a gnome missile and just propel yourself with the force of lightning into a table.
I do have a spell called catapult that lets me launch
she is
small
a wolf.
objects.
She's a
Aye,
wolf.
that's true.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Jamie, where are you at right now?
Fair warning, it does 3d 8 damage.
Oh, actually, never mind.
Wait, what does 3d
Same
damage?
as fucking Logan,
Catapult,
bro.
I think it's 3d8. There's 3d
Alright.
something.
What catapult?
I'm gonna
Catapult
drop
yourself.
John.
Right, okay.
what I
How does it make you
dropped.
feel?
I'm
I've
still
got a
above,
magic
by the
stick
way.
right now.
Yeah, you fall through.
I've got a magic stick too.
Connell's at.
Yeah,
What do you
but
mean
does your
again?
magic?
Oh, sorry.
You fall there, but I'll move you there.
Oh, I love it.
I love it. And you do take damage. You take 1d6. So
I think it's weird just watching Conall
5.
walk into the map.
Aw,
I know, it's so
Well,
weird.
I
when
mean, to be
it's
fair,
walking
you're a
about.
wolf right now, so you're taking your wolf's health damage.
right.
So I don't know
Back
how
a
much
bit.
health it has, but it's got I think 11 or something.
Yeah, there you go.
I like the idea too. That see when he stands at the side, see because he keeps chatting in and out, it looks like he's got an erection.
Oh no! You get it perfect, Connor. You get perfect in and out there.
Stop shagging the fucking. Stop
Thing is,
shagging the fucking.
because the tearing around him, he looks like he's edited in like Adam is.
Never mind vicious mocker, just shag them.
Stop trying to put your dick in Adam's ear. It's unnecessary.
Connor, you're such a fucking boomer, and I love it.
Right, Rowan, you're still a wolf. You have been hurt by the fall, but it's fine. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna attack this.
That's brilliant.
Okay,
Wait.
Roti. He's hurt, by the way. He is very, very badly hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna
Fucking
do
twerking.
D20 plus 2. See that.
No, it's no +4. I think it's +4. It's +4.
Is it?
Which
looking
would
for a
be
bag.
12, which would mean that you do actually hit him. So, yes, roll your damage.
I should know this by now.
Although, to be honest, I don't think you really need to roll your damage. It's 2d4 plus 2.
Guess what it is. Steven.
Right. He is dead. He was already terrified, and what he really should have been terrified with is a fucking wolf coming out of absolutely nowhere and taking a big chunk out his arse.
I just
Got a lot of mileage at your hole,
I
Andy.
just bite the arm.
Excuse me.
All right.
I'm going to start charging for people who come
Oh,
through
please
this
tell
one.
me that was planned, Jamie.
Yeah.
I'd have actually preferred that if it wasn't planned. It just came out of nowhere and be like, "Fuck, that's good." Get rid of that. So is that your turn then, now?
That's my turn.
Chomp down on a bandit boy's
Jump down,
bare arse
jump
cheek.
that arse, you know what I'm saying?
Nom that arse. Round
No,
licks
no, no.
arse. Is Cannon. John, it's your turn.
He dived in this hole.
Right, okay, you also take a d6.
Everyone's just jumping off.
There's a perfectly good staircase up 50 away.
Are you going to make an attempt to attack?
I'm not. No, I'm going to make an athletics check so that Andy takes half my damage.
Aye, that's what. Right, I'll
Sorry,
roll the
what?
damage.
Oh, so you're going to land on me?
If I land on you, you take half my damage.
So you both
I'm
take
not
one.
taking
in
quarter
that
your
case.
damage via uncanny
Like 2
dodge.
minutes.
Actually, what you've just done there is there was going to be like a total of 6
yes,
damage.
you succeed. So you take 1 damage and Devanus takes 1 damage.
Can I
Thanks,
not
man.
do a saving throw for that on, I don't know what, dexterity?
Andy, it's 1 health.
It's 1 health. You're sitting in
It's the
30 health.
principle.
You've taken 3
I'm
damage
not
this
a
entire
good
session.
landing pad.
Just uncanny dodge it then.
I can't, I'm used to
How
already.
else is this guy looking?
He's on a scale from 1 to 30, he's at 15. I'm like, fuck it.
Right.
Oh, it's 5:10. He wants to get this over with.
Right.
24, yes, you have.
Divine Smite, level 1.
Cool.
Right.
He's
No,
dead.
He's dead. Next.
That was the one that was frightened, by the way, so the other 2 are not frightened.
Cool. I'm moving here. I'm going to hit the one in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do the same thing.
Fair enough.
I like to imagine it, because
Yeah, that has to.
Can I just point out, I've jumped through a hole on the floor, kidding on that I'm a badass, shot 2 people, took damage when I fell on the floor, went, oh fuck, went to get up, and then John just landed on me.
I'm just imagining that Dust is kind of like the Terminator right now and just walking past everybody, just beating them fuck out the way, just to like hit him. So it doesn't matter if he jumps on top of somebody's head, he's just like, he'd be the type of person that would jump on top of somebody's head and then purposely put their face into the flare even more just to continue walking.
See, I imagine he's fighting this hard because he had to speak to someone and he doesn't like the words they make head hurt.
He's got
Make me angry.
So the guy's still alive, but he's very, very badly wounded at this point. Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can do anything else.
Nah, well, you still got a bonus action.
How badly
Nice
wounded
enough.
on that scale? Much health has he got?
Cost him if he was to go to an American hospital.
Nah, I don't. I'm not paying my tongue.
That's an interesting one.
I don't think he'd want to try an American treatment though. Didn't sound right. It is aggro.
What? Hello?
Oh wait, sorry, Dave. As you fuck. I don't know how I missed you there. Dave. Dave
First
then,
combat, he's already missing people's turns.
Where the fuck is Dave anyway? Why
Just
is
at the
he there?
stairs.
Why? Because he dived off, didn't you?
Aye. That was the first
So,
one.
hang on. How many people have actually used the stairs, and how many have gone through?
Literally all of us have jumped down.
I love how I started it with a frightened, a frightened character, which to be fair makes sense that he's not going to use extra movement to attempt to maneuver on the stairs. He'd rather take the fucking quick route, and you're all just like, I fuck it before him. And just
in my defense, I used my brain and flew out a window.
All right. Plus, by the time it got to my turn, there was fucking 4 people on this staircase.
They want to take the quick route. What you doing?
Right, I'm casting Scots and Ray, and I'm gonna cast one on the guy that's really low, I guess. I hope
and
that
then 2 on the
kills
other
him.
guy.
Yeah, 2 on the other guy.
Cool.
If they hit.
See if I don't get a chance to use my big brain
First
play
one,
here.
first one will be on the guy to the south. So that does hit. 23. 9 doesn't, unfortunately, but the 25 does. So you land 1 hit on each.
Right. Can I roll like this? Does that make sense?
First guy takes 5, second guy takes 9. Okay. On a scale of the guy that's south, the guy who first attacked, on a scale of 1 to 30, he was 5, so he's dead.
Excellent.
The other guy is he's still okay. I mean, he looks badly wounded, but he's still able to fight.
Right, I'm just gonna use my other two meta magic for another quicken spell.
Okay.
And cast chromatic orb on the last guy. See if I can just murder him. Hopefully.
That one, please. I have 15 minutes.
Oh, thank God. Right.
Damn it. I'm getting the impression that you don't have a lot of dex attacks. 9. He's actually still alive. He looks about as badly wounded as the guy, the other guy that you killed just prior to hitting him with Scotland.
So he's got 5 health. Just tell us he's got 5
He's
health.
got 6. He's got 6. He's got 6. He's got 6.
Okay, that's my turn.
Right. Okay. Aye. It's Agro's turn.
Oh, I forgot about him.
I forgot about the bird that I'm fucking controlling.
Once again, he's not a bird.
Oh, he's a tiger. Aye, because he has to be edgy. So that'd be 5, 10, 15, 20. Aye.
Okay, and then...
Oh, I'm actually not going to get a chance.
He's going to try and hide again.
Oh, for fuck's sake, should you not have done that like before you walked up to him?
the stairs?
Yes, you should have done that upstairs because he can definitely see you. You can't hide in plain sight.
Damn
Aye,
it.
he's a tiger. Since when can a tiger no hide in plain sight in a boy?
He's also
Yeah, it needs grass.
He's
What the fuck's
also
the world coming to?
a shadow.
Aye, but right, see if
In
you're
a well-lit
see if
bar
you're
during
behind the
midday.
table.
I
See if
mean,
you're
he can move through space as narrow as a 1 inch wide without having
aye, and
to-
he's still a fucking size of a tiger currently.
Okay, he turns into a fucking shadow and goes under the table. It's a free action.
Why don't you go into his armor if you can go into a space that small?
Right, okay, then I
Exactly.
guess he can hide as a bonus action.
Let me just hide.
Let me hide in this brightly lit tavern in the middle of the day at literally 12.
I don't hide anyway.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
Okay, I'm going to attack him then. So it's a +40 hit, and I do 1d4 + 2.
I had to,
potential damage.
literally every single one of this thing's turns so far have been trying to hide like behind this fucking wing in plain sight and then just swiping at the gun.
I had the first time. I just missed. I just missed in the attack and immediately exposed myself.
God.
Shouldn't expose yourself, man. It's even to birds.
Did I miss it?
It's
I just get back.
No,
So
Turns over.
So the bandit is going to take a swipe at you. Fuck it. Probably won't hit.
What, the bird?
Yeah, the bird. That one. Imagining I'm going to roll a
Oh my
D100.
God.
If I miss my chance to big brain him through the window because he
I'll
kills
see.
himself, I'm gonna be so annoyed.
Nah, he definitely doesn't kill you. So. Oh wait, he might. 11 to 15, wicked backswing. You strike yourself slightly on your backswing and take 1d8 damage. Please,
Oh my
please roll a 6 or higher.
I'm gonna be so annoyed.
Please roll a 6 or higher. Fuck!
Oh.
Oh, still alive. God damn it.
The
right,
one, the one two.
He's on 5 hit points. He's on 5 hit points. So that's his turn. Jamie, it is you.
Right, I'm a float on down to this window. And then I'm gonna cast good old firebolt at him.
Okay.
Good old rock.
It wins every time.
13 hit.
13 does hit, aye.
I forget. See, if you casting a cantrip through and for the damage through a magic weapon, through a magic focus, does that give a +1 to the damage as well as to the to hit, or is it just to the to hit?
I think it actually does give you a +1 because wizards can cast spells through their magic, like their spell book, and you can get +1, +2, +3 like grimoires. So I'm going to double check that. I'm pretty sure it is. I think you would actually get a +1 to this, but
Wait,
Um,
see the attack modifier on Aurora? Is that added on to your attack damage? That is, isn't it?
Attack modifier, is that ranged attack? Attack modifier, you talking about the top of your spells list?
Yeah.
no, you're
that's
talking
your-
about like
that's
your
your
plus 8,
2-hit.
your plus 9 or
That's
something.
is
Aye,
that just is that just a hit? Okay, okay.
Aye, that includes your like your dex. Well, I guess
Yeah, that's got
charisma or
all
whatever.
your modifiers
Aye.
except from like items.
There is
Okay,
there
cool.
is certain ways where that actually would count as your damage, because there is certain things that specifically state you also add on your proficiency bonus as damage, but that is quite rare.
Yeah, no,
Alright, that's
for
fine,
for
that's
for
fine.
how Aurora generates the stuff, that's like all your inherent character traits and your ranged attack.
I might regret this in future, but I'm going to say yes.
Yes.
I think it actually is. I'm pretty sure.
It
you
would
can
matter.
do that.
I rolled a 9,
Right.
so it
well,
would be any otherwise.
right. Well, he dies anyhow. He's
I
dead.
also may have just shattered this window because I forgot to open it.
Yeah. You've just caused property damage, but it doesn't really matter because Andy already caused property damage, and then you trying to fit through this fucking hole would probably damage it even further. so
Excuse me,
therefore-
I did not cause that property damage. I was merely fighting someone.
He added a
and
feature.
then he fell through the floor. That's not my problem.
Andy's the type of
barbell-
person, right? Andy's the type of person who shags somebody else's bird, and when they walk in, you say to them, "Oh, it was just a case where I tripped and she fell. Swear there was nothing about it."
Hey, to be fair, you did say he barely died, and he tested you into giving him that he just randomly created the floor. He is right.
True.
It's like, see, you know that little Britain sketch where he's like, as I was driving him home, I went to grab a Murray Mint out of the glove box, and my penis accidentally slipped.
All right, but before we do anything else after this combat, I would like to loot the gold from the bodies and give it to the bartender as an apology for all the property damage.
I'd like to loot the gold before him. I'm going to send my revenant thing upstairs to go loot all the gold off the corpses up there before Jamie can go upstairs.
All right. To say.
Fuck's sake.
I'm indifferent about the gold. I just walk outside.
Could you really care less?
You see, I live here. I need to have good relations with like the fucking tavern owners.
Go and start about to see if there's anything else other than gold.
Right, there's 8 gold in regards to all of them, so fuck it.
Each?
No.
No, 8 total.
8 total.
What was the ones upstairs?
In order to keep
I was including the
place-
one upstairs, but yeah,
Well, hold on. So is Adam getting it because he said, "Oh, I want to do it before him," when I said first?
no, I'm saying like, well, you're looting the ones downstairs.
Right.
He's looting the ones upstairs. So I
So
guess
is there anything else in the bodies other than gold?
How much gold is on the ones upstairs? Because we're two separate looting there. You can't just
I'm
put
saying
8 gold
ones
between.
downstairs have 4, ones upstairs have 4.
Right.
I count the second 2 is fucking time.
So how much do you reckon it would cost to fix this place?
Oh, it'd be a bit more than 4 gold.
Bit more than
That
4 gold.
caused no property damage.
How much more than
so-
4 gold? This is my home. I
I'm
don't want
going
to
to go.
piss these
I'm
people
going to
off.
go find John. I'm going to go follow.
I'd say a window. I'd say a window would probably cost 4 gold to fix. The
I'd-
floor would maybe be like another 5 gold. So you could probably you get pretty close to covering it, but you wouldn't be quite
As
covered.
I walk out the door, my wee shadow comes next to me and turns into a cat and sits on my shoulder.
Oh, you're trying to be
as
nice.
Like my portrait.
Right. Well,
as-
I'm gonna
is
give.
that good. Sorry,
you go,
Jamie, go first. No.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna just give her the 4 gold I picked off the guys, and then 5 of my own to repay the damages.
Fucking
Which is it?
cheapskate.
Yeah.
What cheapskate? What? I'm giving her 5 of my own gold, even though you're the cunts that
Yeah.
broke everything.
As a goodwill gesture,
You fucking flew a window. You must have broke the glass.
No, he didn't. He opened the window. He shot through another window and broke that one, but he didn't
Yeah.
break the first window.
So you didn't cause any property damage, no?
Well, he did because he
did
broke
he?
a window.
Yeah, and I'm paying it back.
Sarcasm, Mason.
Alright, okay.
He's replacing the glass. He doesn't fucking feel any problems over the floor, hole in the floor. That wasn't him.
I just said I'm paying 4 gold that I found downstairs for the window, and 5 gold for the hole in the floor.
Fair enough,
I
maybe.
think it's going to cost more than 5 gold to fix the hole. in the
Mason
floor,
just
though.
said it would cost 5 gold.
Gold's a lot of money in this, by the way. We just have a
Gold
lot,
is a lot.
Is it?
Keep in mind that 1 gold is
couple of weeks worth of food.
aye.
as a goodwill gesture, I flirt for a wee bit and put on guest list for my next show.
As a good well jester, I flirt with her.
Just kind of like,
Christ.
thanks, I guess, for the money and the tickets. In fact, actually, how much would these cost if I sold them?
No, no, she's on the guest list. Her name's going on the guest list.
That's less.
I'm shit's that.
Wait, have we looked at all the bodies yet?
If I give,
I did ask what else is on the bodies other than gold.
2 tickets.
Well, there's each of them have a light crossbow. Well, with the exception of the bandit captain, each of them have a light crossbow. So there was 8 of them, so 8 light crossbows. They each all have a short sword. The bandit captain has a short sword and 2 daggers on him.
Can I have a short sword?
Yeah, I mean you can pick them up for the bodies, right?
Yeah, I'll have one as well. Why not?
It's a D6 plus whatever you have.
Hey, it's very good to call Jamie a short sword. He's right there.
All right.
How much do you reckon it would cost to fix the floor?
How long you even hold on to
I'd
that?
say,
one?
I'd say 5.
Oh my god, we've been over this, Andy. I've already paid it. It's fine.
Oh, have you? Okay, good. I think I zoned out a wee bit there.
See,
Sorry.
instead of leaving, we should probably go back to that conversation with.
was mending on-
What the fucking name was?
Terina.
Mason,
Yes.
I use mending on the floor.
I mean,
God.
you could, but you would need to grab the disparate pieces of the.
How big is the hole?
Big enough for John to fit through.
John's not even that big, as he said before.
What?
And Adam.
I was making
Is it-
just kind of went on a free seats, to be honest.
No, it's my other character.
What's the radius of the hole?
Let's get 5 feet, I guess. It's like-
The radius is 5 feet, not the
Well,
diameter.
10-foot diameter hole.
But it doesn't matter. It's fucking it's on one square. It's on a
5 by
5 foot
5
square.
hole. 5 by 5
Are we still talking about the hole in the floor?
So
Who
right,
gives
it's
a
a
shit about
five-
the fucking hole?
It's a 2.5 foot radius then, Coral.
Aye.
2.5. No, if Andy, why didn't you break it so it was like no more than 1 foot radius?
Aye,
Right.
because it wasn't me that broke it.
John.
So I would just let me give a last word in. I'm going to say to the woman, if that doesn't cover it, bill it to my shop, and then I walk away.
She's just like he leaves and it's just like what fucking shop?
I'm the local alchemist, Adam. They know me.
It's a big
But-
fucking city. There's probably more than
Actually,
one
sorry.
alchemist.
He was one of these
Sorry,
Karens that's
apologies,
like, oh, I'm a
apologies.
regular in here.
2 seconds.
It's a
John,
different
you
person to
actually-
walk in. Oh.
John, you don't find anything else on the other pirates. They are actually pirates / bandits, but you do when you inspect Deadeye. That's the name of the bandit captain. He actually has a vest, and in the vest is like a little pouch. It contains 32
almost like a
gold
vest.
and 15 silver, and he also has 2 gold necklaces that are worth 25 gold each. And he has a blackened gold ring with a white pearl set in it.
I thought I looted him.
Well, you did say you were
Yeah,
looking the bodies upstairs,
yeah.
so I guess you did get it.
Wait,
so you get all that.
was he not the one that went through the floor?
Can I get
Oh,
a lift
You'd
again?
be
Sorry.
ground floor, so
Yeah, he's down there. Jamie gets
I've
him.
got it.
Jamie,
He was the one that went through the floor.
Jamie, you get a pouch containing 32 gold and 15 silver.
Hold on. Let
Two-
me
fuck's sake.
write this out. So it's 32 gold. What's 32 times 2? It's 64, isn't it? I'm a
Yep.
maths genius.
Why are you timing it? Timesing it with 2?
Because I
And by
had
the way,
32. I had 32 gold.
32 times 2 isn't 62.
I said
He said
64.
64, he
Did they
said.
say
Right. How
65?
much silver? How much silver?
15.
15 silver, aye.
Right, okay.
Right. 2 gold necklaces that are worth 25 gold each.
Hold on. Let me just.
What an appropriately named campaign.
Aye, I mean, it sends you into shenanigans in the first fucking
We've not even went into hell yet.
Think-
So you
I
said
think
25 gold each?
confession, I don't know about anybody else, but I think I got a ton an hour.
Pretty much,
I
aye.
think that's how that went.
Right.
yeah.
Okay. So I've got the necklaces. And what was the last thing?
And a blackened gold ring with a white pearl set in it for it's 125 gold.
Nah, we started really late, John.
Gold ring with
started at 7.
pearl set.
The combat started after that.
Yeah, the combat
125.
started about 7:30, quarter to.
Yeah,
8,
there was a
I
fair
think.
amount of story beforehand.
Close to a ton an hour.
Basically, yeah. But was it not a fun turn? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you eat yourself through a.
I just want to hit things in my turn because the first time I just feared something, and then how was that? It was
I mean, to be fair, like I think I just ran away because that's what.
Also,
Field
I
does.
wasn't paying attention. Did you guys remember to use your double attack? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Good.
Don't tell us how to play characters, Jamie. Thank you.
Okay, I won't.
Yeah. Stop nerd-splaining.
I know.
Yeah, I
you
was trying to come up with something like that, Connor. Well done.
Are you going back up to talk to Terina then?
Yeah, I think we
Big
should.
titty Terina, aye.
Big
So, as she sees you walk up, she kind of like she was previously crouching behind the table, but she kind of stands up and she says, "Well, I assume they dealt with then, yeah."
I all did.
Right, good.
Damage is paid.
Well, just as further information, just in case you need it. The bar.
Yes, we did.
I may have just slapped my testicles by accident.
Oh, thanks for letting us know, Jamie.
Oh,
So take a picture and send it to us so we can see the bruise.
fuck up, you perv.
You can just send it to Conall. The rest of us don't really need that.
The
Display
bathhouse I was,
OBS.
the bathhouse I was talking about. It's a couple of blocks northwest of here. It's got a walled garden, and the way it looks a bit different than most normal bathhouses because, well, at least the distinguishing feature of it. If you look at the walls, it's got nymphs kind of.
Oh, you mean Baldy's baths? Yeah, I've been there before.
Baldy's baths. Fuck off.
No, but Baldy's baths is in our place, and they only let fucking bald cunts in there, and you look fucking bald. So
I'm not bald.
Stop trying to put your own logic into your story, man.
I'm a local.
I don't care. Do you know, mate? I was a local to Glasgow. It doesn't mean I know every fucking bit there.
Yeah, but I know this bit.
it's called the fucking nymphs garden, you little shit. You know that one. So right, it's got nymphs ingrained in the side as like a decoration. But yeah, as I said before,
That next to
follow-
Kelvin Grove swimming baths.
Is
Is that the one with the big flume in the middle?
Is that the one with the river rapid?
No, that's a time capsule, mate.
As I said before, the followers / cultists, whatever you want to call them, been seen coming down from the bathhouse, and I've been told that there's a secret door inside, but I've got that in good faith, but I don't really know, and that leads to the dungeon that I mentioned below.
Right,
so that's supposedly where they're hiding.
Makes
Just saying
sense. Nymphs came through the secret door.
Oh, it's not actual nymphs. They're just.
I know that was a joke,
yeah.
man. Calm down.
Fucking hate you already.
That's
worry,
fine. I hate everybody as well.
I'm not his biggest fan either.
Right. Well, I guess thanks for protecting me, but I'll be fucking up. I'll be off. And then she also starts leaving, but as she walks at the front door, she heads in a different, like the opposite direction, pretty much.
I'd say see you later, babes, in Wincatter.
See you later. See you later, baby.
Yeah, that's. I assume that every time Conall's character tries to flirt with someone, it just comes out like Ross Murdoch.
Guys, I've
Is
got
it like
good
Ross Murdoch
charisma.
inviting himself to your own birthday party?
So basically, what you're saying is that Conall sounds like this. See you later, babe.
Guys, that's if I'm that one.
And then you start chugging in the middle of the street, and it's like, right, that's really not appropriate.
Jesus Christ, that wasn't
The
appropriate.
guy in my head too got arrested for doing that. Well, no, sorry. No, in the middle of the street. He got arrested for having a wank in a club while he was sitting at a booth.
And that's how John met Dave.
Dave bailed me out.
Yep.
Dave took one for the team.
Oh God.
It was nice
Yeah.
considering some getting his eye.
Oh, John.
That's what he
Would you
said
like
at
to
the
share
time.
that bit of information?
Wait, like, my guy's going to approach John, just be like, "What are you?"
A
No, I know
fucking
it's
cave.
just-
A fucking
what
caveman.
are you?
What you?
Oh.
You know, like Greg.
Jimmy, my guy's got 18
All right,
elements.
Unga Bunga.
He's coming out
Fucking
again.
Business. Don't need to tell you shit, son.
What are you?
I don't know how to react to this.
I'm glad to see this party's got off to such a good start with
I
each
kind
other.
of just look about a wee bit like I've just not expected them to just shit reject it. I'm just like, please.
No.
Yeah, mate, it's not even that. But the party members that did know each other, like,
Yeah.
just came up and was like,
Honestly, I think the only one my character kind of likes right now is maybe Dave and Andy, because they've not done anything to piss him off yet.
what have I done to piss you off?
Yeah, all the flirting.
Listen, I'm a bard.
Why am I moving about in Connell's stream?
Conall will try to fuck a devil at some point. It's gonna happen.
I mean, let's be honest. If
Gonna
you
happen. And I should
Conall,
know.
we're gonna
I
do it.
should know Conall. Oh god, for fuck's sake.
Jesus Christ.
Why are we such children?
You get out there under the desk for one night.
That's right, Conall could do literally anything.
He gets Upi under the desk one night and he's getting used as a fucking top puppet basically.
Connell's attempting making a deep fake of me.
It just looks like he's sitting in your lap and he's really short.
I don't know why, but this just reminded me of the Third Imagination Land episode where Calvin makes calls. It's like, oh, you're a dirty girl, Cal. You love those balls. Oh, Jesus.
At least you look happy, Adam.
He's enjoying it, having a good time.
So we've went for oh, your characters are gay and fuck each other to no, you're actually gay and fuck each other.
Yeah, the classic.
Classic.
Classic. He was gay all along.
Just as a just a general question, would seducing come under performance?
Charisma.
No.
Charisma.
That is charisma.
I would say it'd be persuasion, unless it'd be
Persuasion.
persuasion in most cases, unless you are
Performing something to just serenading them.
I just take out my loot and go. Do-do-do-do.
This is going to sound bad, but is there any
playing a thing to serenade?
is there any instances for intimidation to be used to achieve such an effect?
I get to the devil and I play that Tenacious D song.
Mace is going to have a trait in every character, whether they're a sub or not.
Andy's character walks up to somebody and just goes, "Fuck me!"
All right.
I'd say if Sam's character is an NPC, they'd have a 50-50 chance of working.
And then either way should just set them on fire regardless.
She's like a praying mantis.
It's whether or not before or after is what you're going to decide.
So I'm gonna go play a wee bit here. I go up to Andy and go, "All right, mate. I hadn't seen you in a while. So did you come with her?" I just point to Nomeo.
Nomeo's the guy.
Nomeo's the man.
I like the idea that a social interaction went so badly that it's revealed that Conall never was aware of Nomeo's gender this entire time.
So, hey,
Let's
did you come with her? No.
Did you just misgender that gnome?
Like, so you used to a thing now as
Does this mean Nomeo's a trap?
To be fair, Nomeo's talking do be looking quite feminine, so you know.
What? No, the fuck?
Is
Wait,
that
is that Conall?
Speaking
Does
to me
gnome
as
have a
well.
beard? Is it like is he a traditional gnome with like the wee hat and the beard and the fishing rod and all that? Or
He's not a gnome.
No,
What's called Nomeo?
A fishing rod. He's got
Fish
fish
a druid into.
fish nets on, so you know.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh my god.
Rowan, we're talking about your character. If you want to chime in.
Rowan, does Nomeo wear fishnets?
I don't even think that's a question. Of course he does.
Cool, right? Romeo will. Romeo will.
I like to
Only in the
imagine
war
that
settings, but
he quite literally wears fishnets. Like they haven't invented.
I like an action. It's still fish guts in them. The fishnets are full of chum.
He fell in the ocean once and
Wow.
he'll never able to get them untangled.
that's
He
just
still-
pure
he still
chum
get- he
used
still
in
get-
the
he still-
incorrect manner.
No, chum.
still-
I'd use chum in the like actually correct
Correct.
manner.
That's incorrect in my
You
opinion.
still get fish. Like you see, like you see like the bulge, and there's still like there's fish guts hanging where his man cooch would be.
What did you just this summer Gnomeo fell in the ocean and got tangled in the fishnet?
Oh,
It's
but
like
like
a turtle.
it's been at least a year since our last campaign, and assuming this was the appearance back then, these fish guts have been sitting there for a year or more.
Also, I kind of want to say, right, I think man cooch should be a term. I think that should be an official term.
Well, you can make it a term in this
Man
world.
cooch.
I can coin it. I think it should be man cooch is pretty good
Why are we talking about man cooch?
because
No
you've
meal.
got a man cooch. Well, no meal has a man cooch.
Also known as boy pussy.
I was waiting for that. I knew someone was going to say it, but who is it going to be?
What can I say except you're welcome?
Can I just check, does Andrew engage in conversation with me, or does he do like a row and then go, ooh?
I think he just looks at you in disgust and leaves.
I forget what you asked me, honestly.
Just steal his wallet and go.
That's the first time we've seen each other in like a year, so I was just like, oh, I hadn't seen. So I just came up and said, oh, I haven't seen you in a while.
Fellow conspirer.
Excuse me, I had no part in that. I wasn't there.
Ah, yeah, he literally had no part in that. He was off stealing shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Ironically enough, he's got an ironclad alibi for once.
And ironically enough, he's more moral than they. Conall is.
Listen, I'm a changed man. Joey's death has humbled me.
Right, Joey.
See if you get another act. You call it
I
Grizz in honor of your sin.
now see that with the death of this little rat, that there is a better. That there is an actual soul to lower life forms, including the goblin that I murdered.
Yeah,
He might have
I'm
been
just,
lesser, but I still shouldn't have done it.
and I'm just kind of like, peace, bro.
Grizz is probably looking for wherever he is. He's like, I fucking want to kill that cunt.
Honestly, Grizz is probably just looking at Frore and going, why the fuck did I ever accept your offer? Go fuck yourself, you absolute cunt.
What can I say?
Has Andy responded to me, or is he just going, ooh?
You'll need to repeat the question because I never heard you the first time.
How's it going? It's been a while.
Um,
Did you
It's
come
just
with
that
him?
so, like, not bad, stole some stuff, and then like kind of like look at him like as if he's a weirdo for talking to me.
We just want to come.
You know who I am.
I love how Conall has taken on the role of my first character in one session.
I don't know how this has happened. I'm literally just trying to be polite to people. I've got a high charisma. Why is this happening?
It's the stain of murder. It rests heavily in your soul.
I've actually done the killing as well.
Yeah, but round's
I've
retarded.
done a lot of killing between them.
Round's
I can't
retarded.
think of-
And
Sorry,
Andy did
Nomi
not
was
have a
retarded.
problem with it when he found out.
That's because he was too busy admiring his haul.
Oh man.
What?
Andy's just so indifferent right now, it's brilliant.
I've had about 6 hours sleep in 2 days. I don't know what's on.
He's gone. He's checked it.
No, we don't have to have the conversation, Andy. Do we have a catch up? Yes or no? Sure, yeah.
Yeah, but second to catch up, you're like, yeah, that's good.
And
Yeah.
the ground's just
See you later,
and
man.
ground's still in the corner, just going.
I think Brown might have suffered severe brain damage in between campaigns.
What if I told you that Gnomeo suffered from extreme dementia within the year?
Jesus.
No, right. So I have been too much of an edgelord. I'll go buy Conall a drink and we'll have a wee chat about what we've
How
missed.
can you
I-
suffer from extreme dementia when you went up to Conall and sat next to him, remembering who he was?
I've also got schizophrenic tendencies. Like,
No, I don't think she did remember
Sorry,
who I was.
is
I think she
this
just
a-
sat next to me.
Is this just a character sheet or a Tumblr blog?
Gnomeo follow his Tumblr. That's what he was going up to say to Conall. He wants him to follow him on Tumblr.
I'm just like, oh, you must be a fan, and I just like sign a napkin.
So both
and
of you
give
are
it to
fully
her.
unaware that you know each other. You just don't remember each other at all.
Yeah. I'm gonna now say that I've gone too big as an artist, and like, I kind of remember you from when I was a little person like you.
I vaguely remember knowing someone who had a rat, but because you don't have the rat anymore, I don't remember fully who you are.
Yeah.
That's where dementia comes in.
So I brought my breakthrough single was Bye Bye Little Joey, and it's it's just the Parks and Rec song, but bye bye Little Joey. Remember you like 5,000 candles in the wind.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Fucking Joey.
Fuck.
5,000 candles in the wind. Fuck off.
Ave Maria. Down on one knee.
All right, I'm gonna jump off
Right,
this.
Yeah, if we've got
Yeah,
nothing else,
go
then
on
we
there.
need to jump off as well.
Oh,
I'll obviously still stay on the chat if folk are wanting to, but.
I'll.
Well, how's that for the first session back?
I think that went well. I think I did quite good.
Yeah, I think that went well.